All right, what's the
And
trick?
you are?
And we're live. I think it might take it a second. It's Snaggin Night Live. It's James, Sean, and Jodi. There's no Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin will be here, but he doesn't really care too much about this show. He's over on the other show.
Maybe we won't let him in. We'll leave him over on the bait shop.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a good-looking light you got on the boat, James.
Just my regular light. I just threw a little red over it, a little red lens. Help cut down on the bugs. And then I got my spotlights are on the side that shine down the side of the boat, and that way the bugs stay out there with them.
Oh, I got you.
But the bugs aren't as bad right now. And then Jodi figured out how to mount my camera better, so you should be able to see most of the holes.
Yep, I can see 1, 2, and Jodi's head.
Yep, it should be 6 actually.
Yep, I have 3 on each side, isn't it?
Yep, and then I got 2 more besides that, but you can't see those. But that's not important. You got a fish? Fish on!
Fish on!
And this is a brand new spot I've never fished before that I just picked. You gonna need the net? Pull up and then reel when you go down. There you go. She is gonna need the net. Not only is my new spot paying off, but we're gonna have a monster.
That's what I'm talking about.
Seem like a big one? Yeah, well, that's when I'm not. Yeah, well, you don't catch them on my boat. You catch real fish on my boat. On your boat, when you go out, you go fishing for things.
Here, let me put you on big screen. Solo layout. There we go. Got them on the big screen. We got 15 people watching, James and Jodi. Fish on.
Go right. We ain't messing around.
Man, look at that rod bending.
Yeah, that's one of my stronger rods too.
Oh, we got a monster.
Off back? No. Well, he ain't that big. He's bog tied.
That's the current. There he is.
What's up?
What's happening? We got fish on.
Oh, sweet.
I'm gonna flip them back on full screen.
All right. I'm hoping to have one of those here shortly. Those fish on things.
Oh, that's a nice one, James. Yeah, we hope so.
What's going on, everybody?
We're live from the Tennessee River. Look at this. And the James River. We got 24 people in here watching the catfishing show.
There he is. And it is now a fishing show.
Well, thank y'all so much.
Oh, well, thank you for coming in. I guess you finally decided to come over to your show and see the bait shop.
Well, I was trying to play a prank on the bait shop. I was trying to let them know that just because I was in their show, they thought we wouldn't go live over top of them.
Ah, I see.
Meanwhile, back over at Snaggin Night Live.
Yeah, we had Chad's like, you got that Sean just like Dustin. Uh-oh.
Well, I knew they were gonna catch a fish. So I'm like, let's go live. Oh, Austin.
What's up?
What's up, fellas? How's everybody doing?
Happening? What's going on?
Same old, same old.
So I've got the new, just released F.O.A. power line.
Nice.
Sweet.
I got it on a 5-foot F.O.A. rod, live lining a bluegill the size of my hand. The thing is like this big.
Yeah, and I can see where you are too. So
you know exactly where I am. I've got one of the floats on too, not the round floats.
What's it say, James?
Can we see it?
No.
Hold on a second. You got it? All right, cool.
Still can't see it.
No, it's too dark.
Put it in the light.
There right there. 10.7.
10.3.
Double digits.
Nice.
10.3, double digits.
He's in a new spot tonight too.
Yep.
We've made it a fishing show early.
I love it.
You can take that hat off now, James.
Anyway,
Hey, 50 Cent, what's up?
Oh, listen to him.
That's a good-looking upside-down fish.
Yes, it
Saying-
is.
He's saying it's about time Dustin came to his own show.
He's saying, welcome to Snaggin Night Live.
Yep.
Butterflies in the sunshine. How you doing?
Yeah,
What's
we have
up,
not
Doc?
gotten to the chat. We have not gotten to the chat yet. We've been catching fish.
Keith Doc Reed,
There you go, Tony.
Stampy, Mike Sampson, Fishing for Whiskers, Rhonda, Mr. Rogers. How is everybody doing tonight? 922, Annette's Catfishing,
What's up, Annette?
Steve Mosley,
Jodi tearing him.
Rowdy Royal, Greg Burgess, Jeff Beal.
What's up, Jeff?
Hope everybody's having a great night. And there's D, get hooked on D fishing.
What's up, D?
Did you get
Stan
fishing?
Free in the house.
What's
Hey,
up,
Stan.
Hey, there's our buddy fishing from the boat 804.
What's
Hey,
happening?
what's going on?
What's going on,
What's
man?
happening?
Murillo family fishing.
Evening, Murillo.
Dale Hayslip, what's up? Steve Ransom, how you doing? Fish in the Mid-South, Hillbilly Hondo. How are you gentlemen doing? And are we caught up? Let's see.
You're Rowdy Royal.
Catfish Heroes, Sean, what's up, man?
Hey, Sean, what's going on?
Sean, what's happening?
Brian Waldo from Central California. And Tim, Catfish Dog. What's up, Tim?
Evening, Tim.
Lance, the cool guy. What's up, Lance?
50 Cent. Do you see him?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we saw him. What's up, 50? It's all mine, Michelle Austin. Very, very nice flathead. Congrats. Thank you very much, Michelle. Hope you're having a great evening. Shad Daddy. What's up, buddy? He says, hi, Jody. And we are caught up with Chatt. That's how you do it, folks. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. You're good at that, Austin.
And on the goblin
That's right.
rod again.
I got that big bluegill on one of these stick floats
Oh, here, I'll put you on
From-
full screen.
F.O.A.
Heck yeah.
Let me pull it out real
Nice.
quick.
Tell us how you use it, Dustin.
So this is just like a planer board, right? So you put this on, you cast your line out, you let it sink to the bottom, you let however much line you want to go out. Then you clip
Right.
this on over your line. And then it's got on the other end, it's got another clip just like a planer board. You clip it
Gotcha.
on your line, and then it floats out in the water. You can't see it right now because I have, like I said, it's live line, and so I've got I'm letting it spool out a little bit. But if it goes under, it usually sits like this. But if a fish
Right.
takes it, it'll go under, and then that thing will pop, and it'll
From,
float up top.
Horizontal to vertical.
Yep.
Sweet.
Good idea.
A non-directional bobber or planer
Correct.
board.
Yep. What's up, Big Slim?
You okay?
I also
Yep.
got me a bunch of knot savers, the glow in the dark ones.
Sweet.
I got me, and I didn't realize these. I didn't
real
realize
quick.
when I ordered these, but I got mini buzz rattles.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
nice. Hey, go back to the other things.
Which one? The line protectors or the knot protectors?
Not protection. Those go in the floats really well too. You notice that? They'll slide right into the peg floats.
Jody.
I don't know if you've ever used them like that or not.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
So I use that for one end of the peg float, and then I use the plastic piece that comes on the peg floats on the other end.
Stan 3 is asking, what's the water temp, Dustin?
Well, Stan, the water temp currently is 71.6.
Same as Sunday.
Oh, holy cow! I
And
got
we are 72.7.
Pretty good. Pretty close. Downtown Ernie Brown, what's up?
I wasn't even paying attention, and my my live line is all the way back by the power plant. My bluegill.
That's probably a good place for it.
Absolutely.
Crappy Day Fish On, what's up, man?
What's happening?
Big Slim.
So is this what you're saying?
Yeah, that fits perfectly in the other end of the peg float, and I kind of like that. I don't know if that's exactly how you're supposed to use them, but that's how I've been using them.
It's a good stopper.
Yeah. Look What's up, Freddie?
Absolutely.
Just use it whatever way catches fish. That's the correct way.
Hold on a second. Let me show you these.
Freddie, F.O.A. Customs and Gear in the house.
There you go. Glow in the dark.
Speaking
Nice.
of F.O.A.
Yeah, I was really excited to get. I've been looking forward to using these floats, and then I was really excited to get this power line. It's 30-pound super mono, and it comes in orange and green. And when I heard orange, I'm all over it.
Yeah, I'll probably be getting some of the green. And then Mrs. Fever wants she wants him to get some purple.
Of course.
Yep. Stan 3 saying nice, been pretty consistent. Bite should be good.
Sweet.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping. I think I'll stay here for about 30 minutes, and then if I don't get anything, I'll move just on the other side of the power plant.
Gotcha. What were you saying about bait, Dustin? You got bluegill and what else?
Bluegill, and then
fresh shad.
Yep. I did catch more catfish in the gill net than I did shad, but that's okay. I didn't want a lot of shad. I just wanted 2 or 3, so
Perfect.
I don't like wasting bait.
There you go.
Perfect. James, what kind of bait are y'all using?
We're using a skipjack that was just caught like 20 minutes ago, a half hour ago.
Nice.
Nice. Fresh bait.
Everybody's got fresh bait tonight.
Yeah, I found that bluegill when I picked it up into the boat. I'm like, holy cow, I thought it was going to be a perfect size shad. I thought it was a smaller shad. And then when I got it in the boat, I'm like, oh my God, that's a huge bluegill. It's probably the second biggest bluegill I've ever seen.
Nice.
Might have been a citation.
Catfish Hunters John says, evening, gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on, John?
Fishing the Mid-South says there was a bobber about 20 years ago that would let the bait hit the bottom, then it would fill a chamber with water and flip over, and it would pull the bait about 6 inches off of the bottom. He says they were very expensive.
Huh, I don't remember those.
That's pretty cool, though. Yeah, I've never heard of that either.
Freddie, interesting concept.
Yeah.
Oh,
Freddie
absolutely, Sappy, absolutely.
Freddie says that he's waiting to see how the orange and green do first, Austin, but he's got Mrs. Fever purple in his shopping basket ready to order.
There you go.
I'll let her know when she gets back. She went to Mickey D's. I'm expecting some chicken nuggets.
That's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
talking about.
We'll call the purple the 7/12
Yeah.
power line.
All right. Matthew Grooms, he says, hey, what up, everyone? Just found you guys a few weeks ago. Anyways, just dropped in to give you some love. I think this whole Meetup Live fish thing is awesome. Killer idea. Well, thank you,
Sweet.
Matthew.
Well, thanks for coming in, Matthew. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed your sea.
We're glad you're here.
Go
Every
check out
Thursday.
our description. In our description, everybody that's on here, their link is in the description. Go check out their channels as well. And there's a bunch of other people as well.
Yeah, no, Cool Cats, but you got Cool Cats and Pontoon Jodi. Check them both out.
If you want, you can become a Whisker Warrior for a low, low price. You can support Sean and Dustin and their fishing endeavors on a monthly.
Denver? Sometimes go to Denver.
In Denver, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely helps it with gas for these trips.
Yeah, Dustin needs help with that.
Yeah, very much so.
Actually, gas went down.
It did.
Huh?
I don't expect it to stay there, but it did go down.
Hey, if anybody, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Butterfly says, nice bait, Dustin. Ed left some nice bluegills behind this morning.
If anybody sees Brian B come in the chat, I want everybody to say, call him Bubbles. Hey, Sampy.
Sampy. I was just about to read your comment.
Hey.
What's up, sir?
How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. I just wanted to see if this contraption you showed me, it really works.
Awesome.
Cool.
That's awesome.
I got it hooked up. I got it hooked up to my lawnmower battery, and I figured I'd come out here and try it real quick. And I appreciate you letting me pop up and check it out.
Well, thank you for coming up.
All right, and Jodi,
Yeah,
it does
welcome,
work.
Sampy.
It does work, Jodi.
All right, well, thank you all, and I'm going to hop off, and y'all good luck and be safe.
All right, Sampy, thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for popping in, Sampy.
Take care, Sampy.
All right. Okay. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Bye-bye.
see you.
And just to kind of give a little bit of background with that, Sampy called because he was trying to figure out a way to get a phone charger. So, because all he's got is a car battery in his boat, but he doesn't have any way to charge his phone. So he was asking about that, and he wanted to know if you could get an alligator clips and use a cigarette lighter, and then plug a cigarette lighter charger into that. So I went online and I found him one, sent him the link, and he ordered one or went and got one. So now he's got that he can use for when he's out on the water.
Oh, awesome. Dustin's official catfish IT guy.
Yes.
Austin and Stan 3 are the official electricians for the catfish community.
There you go.
The official what?
Electricians.
Official electricians. Oh, there you go.
Catfishing electrical consultants. Slash boat ramp mechanics slash whatever. Yep. Stan 3 says tomorrow night we're going to be doing a birthday live for Stan 2, going live earlier. I think Stan 2 said they planned on going live maybe around 6 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. So y'all please hit the notification button. Watch out for that. Should be a fun time. It's always a fun time when you get the stands together.
So, Sean, how's your trip going?
It's actually good. I told Jodi and James behind stage, I was like, I should have brought my rod. I'm actually not too far from them. I could have fished with them tonight.
That would have been awesome.
I could see you were in the hotel there.
Yeah. Doing a little traveling this week, so hopefully I'll be back next week.
Sweet.
Austin and I were texting earlier about some flathead fishing. Oh, that was yesterday. Was it yesterday or today?
Yesterday, I think.
That was yesterday.
Because when I first caught that flathead, I was like, before I waited, I said, I bet this is the same one Sean's daughter caught, because it looked like the same fish, but
it kind of did, yeah.
But no, hers was a little bit bigger than mine.
Yeah,
which is good. She deserved it.
They were siblings.
Yeah, they were siblings. I bet they were.
Yeah, we were chatting. I think there's a lot of flathead stacked up in that general area where those fish have been caught.
I agree.
I'm in that general area right now.
Well,
that's why I'm so excited.
Me too.
Well, that's really... three we pulled out over 25 pounds the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Man,
Brian B. What's up, Brian? Bubbles.
Bubbles! Where's Bubbles?
He's in there.
Is that Bubbles B?
Bubbles.
Bubbles B.
Stonefly. Something about Stonefly's birthday. What's up, Stonefly? Was your birthday today?
Yep.
He hit the big 5-2 today himself. So happy birthday, Stonefly.
Happy birthday. What's going on, 922?
5-2, that's young. I'm not too far from that myself.
Happy birthday, Stonefly.
Hey, Jodi, play him Happy Birthday on the harmonica.
Ooh, there you go. $922 saying he's going to hit 51 next month.
There you go. 51 young.
Stonefly says 52 and he feels like he's 80.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm hoping for a huge takedown on this F.O.A. rod over here because that's got the power line on it.
I am too. We all need to get together and use our brains and put a big fish on Dustin's boat tonight.
Yeah, he's due for a big one.
Dustin, yeah, he's really due. I really want Dustin to get a big fish.
It has been a struggle.
I know it has.
Well, you got fresh bait. You're in a good spot.
Yeah. What else can you do? Do you have gasoline? You got gasoline?
I got gasoline.
All right.
I got extra gasoline.
Oh, shoot. Hey, I was talking to guys at work about fishing and whatnot, and I said, I was telling them about your truck. I was telling them about you running out of gas, and they were like, "That's the same guy." I said, "Yes, I know." The poor, my buddy, he's had some bad luck lately, so he really needs to get on a fish.
I'm just happy other people are catching fish.
I know you are, Meemaw. That's not the point.
The fish will come. If I bait them, they will bite.
There you go.
I really can't wait to get back up into the city.
Oh, Brian telling someone to poop the bed.
It's just bubbles.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
So for context, on the bait shop, Chad changed Brian's name to Brian Bubbles Catfishing.
There you go.
That's what the B stands for.
Brian Bubbles. I like it.
Hey, Frank Lampron, how's it going?
Evening, Frank.
Frank, what's going on? I think Frank said he had a birthday going on. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I was looking for it.
I think he said he was going to be 24. 24, 34, 54?
Something like that. Yeah.
We haven't sang that song in a while.
No, we haven't.
Don't worry, I'll say it when I catch a fish tonight. I'll let you know what size it is.
We need to catch a fish first. Catfish fever and outdoors. Lynn, he says, put some Vaseline on that head, Austin. Not as shiny as Brian B's. Yeah. Good evening.
So Sean, was today your last day of class, or you have another one tomorrow?
No, I got a full day tomorrow and heading back on Saturday.
Gotcha.
So you're doing some training?
Yeah, I got some training. I'm down in Birmingham, Alabama.
Nice.
So I told James and Jodi I went right by the Tennessee River, followed it all the way down here.
Very cool. At least you got to see it.
Mm-hmm.
922 says Austin's still wet.
No, I'm trying to make sure the camera picks up that F.O.A. right on the end, just in case.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, Austin. I mean, cut you off.
No. I'm sorry. It's y'all's show. I'm the one interrupting.
It's our show.
922 was just saying that I'm still wet behind the ears. He's right.
Yes.
He's right. Compared to all the fuddy-duddies up in here. Yeah.
I tell you, Brian B has an infatuation with my backside.
I know it's almost alarming.
He even admitted it when he went through his phone and how many pictures he had of my butt in his phone.
I'll be honest though, I did take a screenshot of you tonight, so I've got at least one.
We need to make a collage of it and put it on YouTube.
I ran it by Mrs. Fever first though, so I didn't hurt any feelings. Actually, Mrs. Fever was in chat, or she was telling me to say when they were picking on you. She said, "Leave my Meemaw alone."
Oh, thanks, Seven Sauce. I appreciate that.
That's fine.
Nina's Kayak Crew. What's up, Nina?
Hey, member Nina's Kayak Crew. Oh, we have Brian B. Bubbles B is a member too.
Yes, Brian B.
She's charting at the hospital.
Charting at the hospital. Oh, thanks for watching. Hope you don't get in trouble.
Yeah, she's at the nursing station. She can do that.
Hey, put it up on the TV. Let everybody watch.
There you go. I bet you could probably get some subscribers out of patients at the hospital.
That's right. Just go around to everybody's room. Say, hey, you want to watch some fishing?
Right.
Check out this YouTube channel.
Hey,
like and subscribe.
You want me to turn on the TV for you? Sure. Fish in the Mid-South says that he thought Jodi was Meemaw. Yeah, Jodi is Meemaw. But Dustin was also Meemaw.
For different reasons.
They're both Meemaws.
Jodi gets
We're
older
females
this
for
month.
different reasons.
Yes, for different reasons. Catfish Dog saying that was ingenious, Dustin. Go into bait shop and butt bomb.
Brian.
Why are we talking about my wedgies? I don't get wedgies. I get the exact opposite of a wedgie. My pants fall down. I can't keep my pants up. That might be what he's talking about, though. That's why they're X-rated. TVMA. I'm going to have to start putting that in the corner on my live streams.
Steve wants to know why Jodi's been so quiet.
I don't know.
Sleeping?
I was just wondering that myself.
She's not snoring, so.
No.
Mid-South said Austin is a plumber?
Negative.
Different trade.
I'm an electrician. Which is, I do plumbing work, but instead of water going through the pipes, it's wire.
The juice.
Yeah. Oh, 922 says she's so quiet because she's making a sandwich for James.
No.
He said no.
And Brian says Jodi's looking up recipes for James to try.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of debris on the rivers tonight.
Is there?
Like logs or like
Yeah, a lot of sticks and twigs and stuff.
That seems odd because we haven't gotten any rain.
No, it wasn't any storms or anything.
Everybody's in on it. Tom from LG Bass, he said Jodi is searching the internet for new recipes. Everybody has the same idea.
Uh-oh.
Come on, James.
Get the bite. Rod 6.
Oh, he's got it. Fish on.
Rod 5.
I'm off.
Oh.
Oh, really?
He's got one
Looked
bug
like-
I can see down there.
It looked like fish on when he reeled down on it.
Let's see what he's got. Let's get a closer look.
Mid-South says that Jodi tried to boil water and started a kitchen fire. Well.
Dustin, they're going to get you 2-0 here in a minute.
I'm trying.
Yeah, James told Dustin, what did the big fry say to the little fry? Ketchup.
Ketchup. How deep of water are you in, James?
We are in. Let me look. See, I moved pretty good for a broken toe, too. 36 feet.
Broken toe.
Yeah, how'd that
Yeah, I
happen?
broke my big toe.
Who'd you
do
kick?
that?
Jodi stomped on me. No, I was working on my trolling motor and wouldn't deploy, and I got it to deploy really fast. And it came down, and the blade of the trolling motor hit right on top of my toe.
Oh.
If I didn't have my boots on, I probably would have cut my toe right off.
Ouch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bet that felt great.
Well, I got some pictures. It looks really good.
Woof. Mid-South says, I want to see Jodi fish on Muskrat's boat. Her and an open flame on a boat sounds like a big insurance claim.
Well, you go check out some of her lives for Friday nights when her and James first started going out.
She's trying to light the heater. Oh, my goodness. All you hear is, whoo!
Yeah, you hear.
Roll around.
Brian B said that James broke his toe he stubbed his toe for running to the bathroom real quick after Jodi's dinner.
Hey.
So we all watching. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I bent the shaft on my trolling motor. That's why it wouldn't deploy.
Oh man, how'd you do that?
I'd rather not talk about it, but
Okay, that's fine.
it was something I did, but it just has a real, just you can barely tell it's bent, but it's enough that where it jams it, and the motor, will shut off when you're trying to deploy or pull it back in. $299 for the shaft.
Oh man.
Do you have the Tarova or do you have the self-deployed one?
The self-deployed one. That's why.
Self-deployed. Okay, I got you.
So I talked to J-Dog during the for those of you that didn't watch the Blues Crew versus Takedown Crew.
Yeah.
I was talking to J-Dog about his Minn motor mount trolling motor. He's got one. He sent me a picture of it.
Uh-huh.
He made me a deal.
Oh, is it a deal you can't refuse?
He said if I come to fish with him and Chris and them, he'll give it to me.
Wow.
Ooh.
Did he give you a time
I
frame?
was getting it in when I went out to Virginia. No, I'm just kidding. I got a shirt.
I gave you a shirt.
I mean, that's what I said. I got a shirt. That's good. That's something.
So what are you gonna do, Dustin?
I got to find a time to go fishing.
Yeah, that's
he's on the way, Austin.
I was about to say. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Got my trolling motor right here.
Lewis and Clark on a Western expedition.
Here he comes, J-Dog.
Mid-South says, Jodi, we all love you. She knows it.
So if y'all were watching last week, my daughter was out here with me.
Yes.
And I was a fool. So, I'm trying to get footage, but so we hooked up on a nice fish. I think it's the one Austin caught. We hooked up on a nice fish.
Probably.
Rod went down, and my daughter, she grabbed. I reeled down on it. Fish was on. I handed her the pole, and instead of getting her off to the side of the boat to fight it, I left her there, and it was the middle rod right here. And so I reached around and I grabbed my camera, and as I turned around and looked, the fish swam under the boat, right under the prop, or right under the blade of the motor, and snapped.
Yikes.
Yeah, that stinks.
What not to do. I was more worried about the channel than I was trying to get my daughter a fish. I learned my lesson.
Yeah, all of us have lost fish trying to get the camera going.
Yeah. It's a lot to do.
I told her afterwards, I'm like, I should have had you bring it off to the side. She goes, well, yeah, why didn't you? My bad.
There you go. If it wasn't for daughters, who would keep us in check, Dustin?
Good point. Other than our wives.
We've got about 20 daughters between the three of us.
I know. You're right. You're right.
And I only have one of them.
Yeah.
Austin and I have the other 19.
Yeah, really.
Jodi, how many daughters you got? So there you go. It's two more.
There's 22.
James, you got any daughters?
22.
I have one daughter.
See?
23.
23.
And I only have two, so Austin's got like 17.
We could.
I was thinking about you. Stan 3 said, "Don't add mine."
There you go. Yeah. That would make it 33.
Come on.
Getting a bite.
Austin does one a year, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I look back and this one was bouncing.
I've always said that. My wife is like a deer. She has babies in the springtime. It's just like, just that simple.
Catfish Hunter TV said, daughter, dad here.
There you go.
922 said I had two both grown miss when they were smaller than they were my fishing crew.
Nice.
So Austin could basically field a volleyball team or a softball team or
yes,
basketball.
I could definitely. Yes.
You put your best 5 out on the floor, right?
I'm teaching them all to dance so we can go on the Macy's Day Parade as like the Rockettes, the Fishing Fever Rockettes. A whole line of them.
Oh, that's
They're a
funny.
hoot, man. They are a hoot.
They're very well behaved girls, though. I'll give you that, man.
Thank
They
you.
are well behaved.
Thank you.
They have a good role model in their mother.
My girls, not so
Yes,
much.
they do. Yes, they do. I teach them all the stuff not to do, and then they go to Mama and they say, "Mom, this is what Dad did," and then it didn't work. She says, "Well, let me teach you the right way." Except for last night. Last night, my oldest daughter says, "I'd like a grilled cheese sandwich," and I said, "Okay." She says, "I'm going to make a grilled cheese sandwich," and she's 9. And I say, "Wait a minute. I don't know if I've ever taught you how to make a grilled cheese sandwich. How are you going to make a grilled cheese sandwich?" And she says, "Well," when she goes over to her grandmother's house, Grandma makes it. I said, "Well, how does Grandma make it?" She says that Grandma puts cheese on bread and puts it in the microwave. I said, "No, she does not." I said that tastes like crap. That's horrible. There's no way she does that. And I'm pretty sure she was trying to pull a prank on me. And she won. She definitely won, whatever her angle was, because I said, "I'm going to make you a grilled cheese." So I got up and I made her a grilled cheese. So she got dinner. And then she said, "I'm going to make you one." And I was like, "Okay." She put it in the microwave and made me try it, and then laughed when I bit into it because she knew it was going to taste terrible.
Hey, Sean James.
Get it,
It's
James.
on. All right, I got you.
Miss South said child abuse on that grilled cheese.
I agree. I didn't do that.
Oh, that's a good one, James.
Get it? Yeah, he's not.
Man, oh, look at him taking him.
There we go.
That's over on the creek side. There's a creek over here.
Skipjack did the trick.
Yeah, Jodi must have taught my daughter how to make a grilled cheese.
Why'd you boil it?
No, she put it in the microwave.
Oh yeah, that's Jodi's second choice.
Chef Mike.
Hi, Jodi. That's right. Miss South said, "Jodi, is James taking all your fish?"
It's his turn.
Jodi got one when the show first started. Ooh, digging. He's digging now. Oh. Phone drag.
Woohoo!
Oh, got a good one.
Get it.
Is this bigger than the 10-pounder?
Yeah. I don't think he's a monster, but he's still bigger than
How good is that picture of you? It's a new thing we're using.
Oh, look at that.
Can you see
Oh, there he goes.
America.
Catfish Hero says, "Fish on, let's go." Butterflies
Fish
of
on.
Sunshine says, "Go,
And he
James."
just pulled a bunch of drag. There he goes.
John saying, "America." There's Bill Reddick Outdoors. What's up, Bill? He says, "Yes, sir. Get that fish in."
That's right.
205 Wild Action. What's going on, my friend? He says he's aggressive. Pull and drag. It looks like we got a legitimate fish here.
I think we got a
Oh, look at that.
30-pounder.
Holy moly. Look at that rod. That thing was doubled over.
Catfish Hero says, "Good Lord."
Good Lord.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
We got a Tennessee state record.
We got a real big fish on here.
Nice flathead, they're saying.
No, wait. Get him over here. No, you got him?
It's not Friday. It doesn't count.
In the net. Ooh, boom!
Hey.
That's a big boy.
A nice flathead on Snaggin Night Live. I'll take it.
That's what I'm talking about.
There we go.
Hopefully we can find its twin here on the James.
Oh,
Whoa, look at that monster.
Bam! That's
I'm guessing
40
There we
inches.
go.
Bob.
I'm guessing 35 pounds.
David Smith says, "Got us a big one." Catfish Hero Sean says, "Donkey, son."
Yep. Man, he's got a big mouth. Big, wide mouth. Get started. Oh, look. Perfect hook set in the side of the mouth. Right in that skin area. Unhooked.
Sweet.
205 saying that he'd say that's a 40.
Got him
I'm
on
getting
the
my
creek
glove.
side.
Catfish Dog says, holy beep.
922.
Oh, sorry. Let me get my sling out too.
Sean says, big yellow.
Mhm.
Big greenish, yellowish looking. All right, can I pick you up? You gonna freak out on me? You promise not to freak out? Oh my goodness!
There we go.
Oh, look at
Nice.
that. Oh, yeah.
That's
Look
a nice
at that.
one, James. Good job,
Man,
man.
I like those flatties.
Woo. We
Way to
guessing
go,
away. Let me
James.
say 35.
I'm going to say
He's
35.
not
I
really
think
fat though. He's kind of long.
Butterfly says, looky there. Congratulations, James and Jody.
Let's get the tail back up.
What's your biggest
I know it's
flatty
got
on
a
the...
huge head on him. Big flat head. All right, Mr. Flathead, you want to get the sling for me? It'll be much more comfortable.
Y'all know what James's PB flathead is on that boat?
I do not.
I wonder if this is his biggest flat he caught on the
And
new
here
boat.
we go.
Missy Kennedy saying 28.89. Catfish Hero says 32. Annette says 33. Donald Long saying, way to go, James. Beautiful pig.
Nice fish. Are we ready?
LG Bass says 36.8. 33.9.
Man, Sean's on the money. Catfish Heroes. What do you say, 33?
Oh,
32?
okay.
How much was it?
Annette says 33.
3.9, but you take off 2.5 for the sling.
Annette said 33. Rowdy Royal said 34.3. Lynn, Catfish Fever and Outdoors, 31.5. And hey, look, it's Stan 2. Says 22.22.
What's up, Stan?
What's up, Stan?
Stan, 33.3.
That's a long fish. He's not really fat, but he's long.
Man, that's a good looking fish, James.
Good job, man.
Sweet.
Jody, Jody shot.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to turn sideways.
Yeah, easier said than done. No.
You got to put him up on your shoulder, James.
Yeah, I'm going to. Get it?
Catfish Hero said, good fish. 205 says, beautiful.
Oh,
flat.
look at that.
Nice. Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty.
Butterfly says, that's great, James. That's what I was looking for this morning. Great job.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty,
And the
kitty.
release.
Man, those flatties are biting, aren't they?
Tom says, beautiful fish,
We're gonna let this
James.
nice Tennessee flathead go. 33 pounds. Actually,
Man, nice fish.
All right, girl, you ready?
That's right. Catfish Hero says, live action, y'all.
Oh,
Size
that's it.
matters, Andrew. Says, attaboy, James. Nice fish.
Let's go. Gone.
Nice fish.
Woo!
Sweet.
There you go. Brian Waldo says, put it in the live well for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
It would have
Put
fit.
it live on Sunday. It's the slime here.
All right, what's happening on the James River, Dustin?
The fish are swimming around my baits.
See him on the graph?
No.
No.
Well, I see one.
What about, you got any boat action or barge action or anything?
So there was a barge that passed as soon as I launched. I went across from 66 points there leading. Oh, wait, not Friday.
Hey, Justin, you can go ahead and put some lines in the water.
Okay, yeah, I figured I'd give you a chance to, to look good before I start fishing.
There you
He's
go.
giving you a head start.
That's a good host.
That's right.
Catfish Hero says, what they get that on bait? I think.
Skipjack.
Yeah, assuming-
A big head of a skipjack.
There you go.
caught just hours ago, if that.
Freshy fresh.
Like Jody's Friday night show that goes on Saturday. Danny and the River Rats used to go on Saturday. I don't know if they still do.
Yeah,
But it's not like Jody's show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't catch flatheads on the Flathead show.
No.
I only catch flatheads on the non-Flathead show.
There you go.
They
Who
always
wants to
show
catch
us
them when they're with double points? I mean, gosh.
Yeah, really.
That just makes it too easy.
Yeah, anybody can do that.
Except for me.
All right, that's a good fish.
No.
But yeah, I think the only other show kind of like Jody's show is Stand Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
As
counts
far
carb.
as every week goes.
Right. It's getting a little chilly out here.
Catfish Hunters.
Speaking of
I need a show.
Speaking of Jody's show, she's got her birthday bash coming up.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
She turns 50 again this year.
Sweet.
Again.
Well, I guess what would you call the third time? Not really again. It's like
Her third annual 50th birthday party.
yeah, her third annual 50th birthday.
I only know that because my wife is on her third annual 29th.
Yeah, I know. You know how they are.
Oh, there she is. I heard her.
You got yelled at.
Okay,
She's
second
like, I'm not 30.
second annual? Second annual? First. Yes, it'd be your second annual. You're 29 right now.
This is my.
On your phone.
Well, yeah, I'm 29 right now, not plus 3 years.
No, not plus 3, but whatever. Anyways, sorry about that.
She's 7/12 away from being 30.
That's right.
What's up,
Yeah,
Santa
there you
Claus?
go. She said that's right. They heard you. They heard you yell at me. I got in
Do it
trouble.
again. Do it again.
I'm gonna make a short out of that.
Please do.
Stan said, I hope everyone will be able to come help celebrate my Friday the 13th birthday party tomorrow. Stan 3 and I will be going live sometime around dinner time at 5 or 6 p.m.
Make sure y'all tune in. Should be a fun time.
Catfish TV.
Assuming y'all are going to be on the water. Well, it'd be fun either way. I'm assuming y'all are going to be on the water. Stan. There you go. Catfish Hunter says that he's 30 with 20 years experience. I like
That's
that.
right.
That's a good one. Yeah, 922 says so abusive. That's right, 922. You know,
My head warm.
she finally showed her real self. Yelling at me.
Don't make her do it again. I mean,
What?
yes, make her do it again.
What's new?
That's the best part of the show.
Y'all are enabling.
Yes, guilty. It's kind of like, yeah, you can go down and get that. I don't know that you'll fall.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Fish in the Mid-South is asking if Jody's going to do a catch and cook for her birthday.
Catch, cook, and puke.
Ain't got nobody to eat it.
Just eat it yourself.
Well, she's trying to catch a 50 pounder.
Don't eat her own cook. Are you crazy?
Are you crazy?
Even she said that.
I have
About-
to taste it first, so I do it.
Oh, there you go, Mid-South. He says, for her birthday bash, she should fish with John Parker. John would fillet the fish, and Jody will cook it. It's a catch Kevorkian and an overcook. I like that. That's good. Stan 2 says, yes, definitely on the water. With the piece. With the 2. Catch and kill you. That's right, John.
Yeah, catch and kill you.
Stan 2 saying, so Jody, tell everyone when that is. When is it? What is it?
Friday, October 27th, 50th birthday Big Fish Bash. Anyone who catches a fish over 50 pounds gets a gift from me, a birthday gift.
Yep, it's a freshly baked. Oh no.
It's a freshly baked.
6 slots and catch 6 pounds. I think I still got 2 slots left.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
Say the date again.
Friday, October 27th.
October 27th. Okay.
Yep.
What? That's for Halloween.
I'll be hosting from Kansas City.
Oh yeah.
We'll put it on the Catfish
City?
calendar.
Yeah, I'll be in Kansas City that week for training.
Nice.
We'll switch. I'll be on the James. He'll be where I'm at.
That's right.
There you go.
And I'll be trying to catch a 50.
Mid South says, "Can I be Jody's +1?"
Oh,
To what?
I got fish
How
jumping
many?
all around me.
Your birthday bash, I guess.
A birthday bash.
I guess. I don't know. I'm just reading what he typed. I'm not reading his mind.
Well, my best guess would be that he's talking. Oh no.
Catfish Hunters TV said if it's food, I'm out. Mid South said, how big does it have to be to get a prize? 50 or 15?
50.
All right, I'm going to reel my rods in. I'm going to move down a little bit.
All right.
Mid South says, "You can read my mind. It's a short story."
Dustin, you ought to move down closer to the ramp.
That's
On
where
the
I'm
south
headed.
side.
Shed Daddy
On the
is
south side.
asking Jody, "Are you cold?"
No, I'm barefoot.
You're what?
I'm barefoot. I ain't a bit cold.
Oh, oh, okay.
She's doing the Fred Flintstone.
Yeah. You got her. Is there a scuttle hole in the bottom of your boat and she paddles it?
Yep.
There you go.
Kick harder.
Yeah, there you go. 922 is asking if that's total weight for the 50 pounds.
Yeah, it's the total weight, or is it one fish? Got to be 50. Oh, well, that's gonna take fun out of the night.
pounder.
Why? There's plenty of people who fish in the show that catch 50 pounders.
Well, I mean, I've caught 50 pounders before,
Okay,
but
there you
you like, I can't just walk out there and like Babe Ruth it,
Yeah, you
point
can.
and go 50 pounder coming.
You should definitely try though, James.
It'd be like this. Get out on her show and be like 50 pounder, right there, right there.
That's gonna work someday.
Yeah.
It's gonna work for somebody, and it's gonna be awesome.
He's done it before.
205 says.
And you just goes down.
205 says.
But
that
then
he
again, if
doesn't
you have
trust-
25 poles out,
Yeah. He says he doesn't trust himself barefoot around hooks and fins.
yeah, she finds them all.
Mid South saying the only way that he can catch a 50 pounder is if he hooks a human.
It only
Yeah,
needs
there's
one
a lot
fin.
A lot of
Just
places,
one fin.
like the Potomac, the James, the Tennessee. There's a lot of places catch 50 pounders.
Oh yeah.
They're not unheard of.
There he goes. Stand 2 saying that Stand 3 does it all the time.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yep. The Stand 3 does it all the time.
Three. You know he's my kid, right? That's my kid catching all those. That's Stan 3.
You can get lots of that.
Oh boy. Mr. Rogers saying, "Man, that was a nice fish, James. I'm loving the new spot."
Yeah, he's got a new spot now. He's gonna
Yeah,
mark that one.
not too bad. 2 fish. 2 fish in less than an hour. Not bad. And I missed one too, so that could have been 3.
I was actually counting because you looked in my spot.
Yeah.
before we post them then.
Well, we could go up there and dink out if you want. I mean, we could shrink the hooks down, put a little bait on them and stuff, and you could have fun. Wee, look, oh look, another 5-pounder. Wee.
Oh, good.
There you go. Oh yeah, Stan too. He says, "Hey, sorry, father pride talking."
There you go.
We know.
That's right.
we know.
I got him.
I drag too.
Yep.
You should be. I mean, you have a lot to be happy about. You got
At least somebody in the family could catch fish, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, Dan.
This bluegill is so big it puts a little bend on this F.O.A. rod.
It's a little bend.
A little bit.
No, Stan 2, it's awesome.
Yeah, check that one.
It's awesome that you and Stan 3 are so tight when it comes to that.
Look at
Not
that.
everybody has that. That's
Yeah,
good.
you know, my kid ain't even been on my boat yet.
Right.
Holy cow, Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin.
He ain't
Dustin,
been on
what
the
the
new
heck?
boat yet.
Dustin, weigh that thing. It might be 50 pounds.
You might get a birthday present.
Yeah, that's a fish of the day.
Holy moly. If that thing survives the night, you need to take that thing home and
Maybe have some scrambled eggs in the morning with him.
I was about to say.
Put that thing in the fish tank when you get home.
That's food right
Yeah,
there.
that's little garlic, little butter. Mm-mm-mm.
I've got to keep it alive on my float down to the other spot.
Some home fries. Mm.
Catfish Fever in Outdoors says the only way he's catching 50 pounds is in the toilet.
Oh, God. Oh, gosh.
50 pounds.
Oh,
No pressure, though.
922 says, I know where I can catch 50-pound cats, but Cabela's has a trespass order on me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's an anchor.
Excuse you.
That's an anchor chain.
Yep.
That certainly
Oh,
was.
yeah. Well, either that or Dustin blew his coveralls out.
Nope. Still
Dustin,
good.
you're supposed to hit that mute button.
My
Yeah,
bad.
that's some verbiage there. Ooh.
He ain't got no wedges no more, that's for sure.
Is John Parker on
That
here
was on
tonight?
Cam's pants with legs of the pants would bow all out.
He's definitely a bubble now.
I can smell that in Birmingham.
Geez, the wind just picked up here.
That's straight my hat.
Fish in the Mid-South says, Dustin, that's dinner, not bait. And then Catfish Hunter says, fish are bait, not food.
Okay, wasn't that funny? Down, Jody, down.
There
We
you
got
go,
Jody
Bill.
laughing now.
She's all about the fart jokes.
Dustin, do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
Give me a minute.
Dustin's like, he ain't even got his balance back yet. Give him a minute.
Mid-South says, Dustin, come on, you're old enough to know not to trust an anchor chain.
It was the anchor chain.
What's up, Lance?
Man, you could only do one a day like that.
Yeah, you got to recover from something like that.
Yeah, that's right there. Woo.
He's been holding that one for an hour.
That changed the tide.
He hasn't been holding. He has not been holding that for an hour. Them coveralls have been keeping that thing in for an hour.
Yeah, when you got a big balloon and you let go and it goes.
Uh-oh. Stan 2 says, hey, Lynn, super stoked for tomorrow. There may or may not be costumes involved tomorrow for my B-Day.
Oh, boy.
Here we
No,
go.
no, not the costume. Daryl's going to break out that chicken again.
That's got the crap scared out of me. My anchor rope, I heard it going. I thought it was going overboard, but it was just sliding down the little hole in the anchor door.
Uh-oh.
Well, at least you remember to pull it.
You can drag
this
it.
one, a never lost anchor. I wouldn't drag it. It would just it would probably jerk and then the snap would.
Yeah.
The tie was snapping.
I went all the way back to the ramp with my anchor out. Well, you were there.
I've done that once.
Yep.
I've done it before.
Yep. And I got
Amazing
close.
how big heavy anchor could float behind the boat really well when you're doing 40.
I got yeah. I got close to the ramp and the boat just would not go forward anymore. I thought I'd hung into something or what. I was like, what in the heck is going on here? I look in the front of the boat.
I looked behind my boat and I was like, what the heck is that skipping back there on the water? That's my anchor.
Hey, one time the wife and I were on my boat. We were on top of the dam down at the Bosher Dam, and we had some ropes out. We were like swimming or whatever, and we forgot to bring the ropes in when we took off, and they wrapped around the prop. And every time I went to put it in gear, it would like choke out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm 6 miles down river on top of the dam. I finally figured out the rope was tangled up in the prop.
There you go.
I was like, oh, let me get the pocket knife out.
Yeah.
Bad feeling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
So, Austin, what ramp were you at?
Osborne.
Yeah. So I actually drug from that back corner. I drug my anchor from that back corner past Osborne.
Wow.
Jeez.
I know there's a cable that goes across the bottom of the river at that point. I'm surprised it didn't get caught on that.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's probably not dragging on the bottom though. It's probably about midway up behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're moving a little bit.
My boat doesn't go very fast though. Mine was probably on the bottom. There you go. Mid-South says, Stan, I dare you to dress as Jodi. And then Mid-South says that Stan's going to have his French maid uniform. Ooh. Oh, my goodness.
I thought you wanted people to watch.
Well, there's an image I'm trying to get out of my mind already.
Yeah, I'm sorry I read that. Oh, here's an even worse one. Lynn says he might have his Speedo on.
Oh, man. You probably couldn't even see the Speedo.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness.
I wear a Speedo and everybody goes, oh, he's naked. No, I got something on under here. You just can't.
I got my dental floss on.
Yeah, dental floss.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I'm almost to my next spot.
Sweet. I think
Yeah,
you're going to have
we're
some luck
about ready
there.
to catch another fish there, Dustin.
Stan 2
What's
says
that?
he.
We're about ready to catch another fish.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Don't want to up all
Well,
night waiting on you.
We're ready for you to do it. That's what we've been waiting on.
Yeah, fish number 3. We're waiting on it. Hey, I'm going to
Stan-
pop out. I'm
Stan
going to pop
2's
right back in a second.
All right, bud.
All right.
Stan 2 says he was going to be the French maid, but he couldn't find size 14 extra wide stilettos.
I bet you could.
Jody's going to find them for you. Yeah, oh my God, is right. Woo. Says, yep, Speedo would definitely be hidden. Stan 3 says, I will not be a part of any Speedo anything. I don't want to wear the banana hammocks. Stan 2's always talking about how he's busting bananas.
My old neighbor.
Puts a whole new meaning.
Yeah. Hang on a second, I gotta make an adjustment.
Mid-South says, Stan, they don't make Speedos in tractor trailer size. I already checked. Oof. Gonna have to go to Omar the tent maker to get your Speedo.
Yep. That's who does all my clothes, Omar. Yeah, he's really good with canvas.
Yeah. Oh boy. Steve Ransom says, I agree, Stain 3. What's your plan, Dustin?
Throw my anchor out and throw my bait back out.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told the one of the delegates running for supervisor that came to my house.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's a great idea. It's a little general, but it's a good idea. I
think it all starts in the water.
I said, what's your plan? He said, to talk to people like you, or to listen to people like you. So that's a good plan. It's a little general, but it's a good one.
I'm marking fish where I'm at right now.
There you go.
So that was the goal, to try to see if I can find some fish. Now I'm going to go drop the anchor and float backwards.
Anytime I mark fish, I never catch them. Every time I pull up somewhere I don't see any, I usually catch them.
Staying tuned. Oh, goodness.
What do you say?
He said that he rode one of those rocket mini bikes a couple months ago and ended up in the ER. The nurse asked if I crashed, and he turned around and said, no, I just need you to remove this thing out of my...
Yeah.
Come on, Stain 2. Paul Dixon, what's up, Paul? He says that's a fine. Paul. He said that's a fine plan, Dustin.
Well, thank you very much.
Joy S is in chat.
Hey,
says, hey everyone.
That is Sean's sister.
Nice. Hello, Joy.
How you doing, Joy? All right, monster bluegill going back down.
There we go. Paul Dixon says you're hitting the fish in the head with the anchor.
My bad.
Stan 3 says, yeah, the kids are still mad about the rocket mini bike. Oh boy, this chat has gone all kinds of sideways tonight. What in the world is wrong with you people?
Yep, you head down that road and then everybody's got a little turn off.
You let one cow out and they all get out.
Yep.
Can't open the gate for just one person, that's for sure.
Follow the herd.
Yep.
All right.
Well, my wife brought me a bunch of McDonald's, but I don't want to be rude and eat on camera. So.
Well, don't let it get cold.
It'll warm up. We got Chef Mike, remember?
Oh.
Just get my daughter to put it in the microwave.
Speaking of going back to that whole her making the grilled cheese sandwich, did you tell her that grilled is the key word in the sentence? With the name? Not microwave.
Mid-South says, who you calling a cow? Dang, man.
I think he's going to do 24 hours.
You?
Huh?
No, we got to figure out what we're going to do. I'm waiting for it to get cold.
Heroes Sean says, I'm actually kind of sober tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Good for you, Sean.
Well, I get to do all the cooking.
There's not going to be any cooking.
Mm-hmm.
It's the survival of the fittest. And you ain't poisoning me.
All right, bait's back in the water.
All right, bud. Let's get you a fish.
I'm right up next to those pillars.
I was about to say. Oh, okay. I was like, where the heck are you? But yeah. There you go. If you have the camera like that, when you keep the camera facing you, you can see the pillars, like, but it doesn't look like pillars. Like off in the distance, it looks like something else.
Yeah.
So I picked up the laptop and brought it to my face. I was like, where the heck are you?
Uh-oh. We lost Jody and James.
What happened to them?
I don't know. Whoa, hello. Scared.
There's
I marked
Austin.
I marked some fish right here where we're at. So hopefully this little bluegill I got.
Take me off of full screen. What's wrong with you? Catfish Hero says, I don't know about that, Austin. What did I say? I can never remember what I said. Anyways, he's probably telling the truth. He's probably right. Skipjack Cindy Outdoor Adventures. What's up, Cindy?
Happening? Man, they put some good videos on TikTok. You ever watch them?
Yeah. Yeah, they do a good job.
They put some good, they catch a bunch of flatheads too.
Mm-hmm. They do.
What did I miss while I was gone, Austin?
I was
Somebody's
reading a bunch of
hitting-
nonsense in chat.
Hitting fish in the head with an anchor and
Yeah.
let's see.
No, everybody was just talking.
Joy
smack
S.
in
Did Joy
chat.
S pop in?
Yep.
Joy S. I know her.
Cindy says she loves the flatheads.
They are fun to catch.
Me too. There you go. Mid-South says that Jody heard the word pillar and thought it was pillow, and she fell asleep.
And hit the end button.
Mid-South says, Sean, you're in charge. Austin has chicken McNuggets.
Oh, all right. I'm in
They
charge.
can wait.
I'll take
They
the
can
solo
wait.
layout. What do y'all want to do?
I want to catch a fish.
Yeah, we want Dustin to catch a fish. Oh, gosh, Stan, don't make me bring that back up. You shouldn't make me talk about that.
The mini rocket?
Friends don't make friends talk about certain situations.
What is this? I haven't heard about this.
You're going to have to scroll up because I'm not reading it again.
We're going to have to get you to switch spots with 7 and 9/10 and a quarter and an eighth.
Wow.
What? What?
Does she know the story?
Does who know this? What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought. Did you hear about? Oh, I thought that's what you're talking about. The mini rocket bike.
Yeah.
Now, scroll up and read
No.
Stan's comment.
Oh, I missed the other Stan comment.
Yeah.
It's hard to do on my phone.
Yeah.
I can tell you if you don't want to. I've already said it once.
Speaking of letting one out, I can't see it. I've on the phone. It's hard to find them.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
I have my live bluegill up in there.
Oh yeah, that's the spot.
That's the spot.
Undisclosed location right there.
Being disclosed.
Mr. Kennedy,
as
how you
Home of the flathead.
Yeah, Stan too said that that he went to the ER once because he rode a rocket mini bike and the nurse said, "Did you crash?" And he said, "No, I just need you to remove this thing out of my it went." I don't know how else to put it. I'm clear. You want me to draw you a picture?
No.
Yeah, draw a picture.
No, thank you. I'm not that artistic. I've got
Dustin,
some
catch something
artistic
while we were
ability.
gone?
No.
No, I didn't think so. I was just checking.
Hey.
Woof.
This year's been a struggle for me.
It has.
No, I haven't caught anything the last 4 or 5 days. I mean, I haven't even been getting a bite.
The last
Thanks,
4 or
Dan.
5 days. And then
Well, because when the weather turned, I was doing really good right up till that. Then once the weather turned, it seemed like they're all
I know,
they're all
that's what I
confused.
said.
That's Dustin's fart getting here.
That bluegill is starting to swim, trying to swim away.
Good.
He's even blowing the towel back there.
Hey, Stan, that's okay. Nobody knows where that's at.
That's true.
Uh-oh. The boat's going that way.
There's lots of concrete pillars on the James River. It's the 95 bridge.
It was, yeah, there you go. It's up by Jimmy Dean's.
That's right.
That's up by Jimmy Dean's.
It's just the water's high tonight.
It's by the Hopewell ramp there by Jimmy Dean's.
Yeah.
just past the power lines.
It's where 95 crosses at Jordan Point.
It's getting a little chilly out here.
It's on the Chickahominy.
It's on the Chickahominy.
He might be in the Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah. Stan, it was all bad. He said, well, I thought Lynn in Mid-South talking about Speedos was worse than that. It was all bad.
Speedos are swimming goggles, right? Says Catfish Heroes.
Yeah, there you go, Stan. Stan says, oh, look, there goes Doug Talley on his with his 18-wheeler across that bridge.
That's right. He's right there. I see him.
Yep.
Hey, Doug.
All right, James and Jody should be ready for another fish.
Where is
Yep,
Doug?
we should be.
Speaking of Doug.
Although the wind just picked up and blew us kind of around to the other side, but
You're welcome.
yeah.
Was it a warm wind?
That was.
Yeah, actually, it got cooled off by the time it got here.
Oh, boy.
It's like freezing fog.
Do y'all smell popcorn?
Yeah.
I smell popcorn.
Fun fact, I went to the movies the other day.
Stop.
Oh, then.
God.
I bet you clean that theater out,
We
huh?
have already made the point. Gross.
Fishing in Mid-South
Just seeing people running out of that theater.
Oh, boy.
Fishing Mid-South says if Dustin catches fish, Catfish Dave may be there in the morning.
That's possible.
Catfish Day, make sure you go to where Jimmy Dean's meets the Hopewell ramp just down from the power lines out by the Chickahominy.
That's
right by 95, parallel with 95.
Yeah. I couldn't have said that any better myself.
I'll say it again.
That was
the traffic's light on 95 tonight. It's kind of quiet.
Either one will get fish.
They're probably doing a checkpoint just south of there. Right on 95.
Come on, fishies.
Seriously.
And Dustin had such a good feeling about tonight too.
I did actually. I actually got out here at a decent time. I was able to get bait before the show started. I was able to have everything squared away. I got my new F.O.A. gear. I mean, everything was going right.
Yeah, see,
you still
that's why you're not going to get anything. You got to be miserable to be able to catch fish.
You still got time.
Stuff's got to be going wrong. It got to be raining, freezing, cold, or too hot, or if you're comfortable and you got everything's all organized, you never catch fish.
Run back to the ramp and put the extra gasoline back in your truck, and then go back out.
Yeah, yeah, that's about it.
What are you talking about, two stands? I heard something about Austin letting one go. What did I do? I get looped into all these hypothetical things that Dustin does. I don't know what that is.
It's the haircut.
They're like, oh, that couldn't have been Dustin. It had to have been Austin.
I know it.
It's the end.
Let one go.
Like the romper that we've never seen. That whole idea that just fell through.
Oh, it hasn't fallen anywhere.
Well, I'll tell you what, things are going too smoothly tonight. If you got a bait knife and you're wearing overalls, you're one swift motion away from wearing a romper.
Mute your video real quick.
There you go.
Yeah,
no,
cut that pants leg off.
You got to save that. You got to save that for when Stan and Lynn wear their Speedos tomorrow. And you show up in the romper.
Hey, Alana, what's going on?
Hey, Alana.
I think Alana's going to want to challenge me that challenge soon because I ain't catching any fish.
Yeah,
she really needs to jump on this opportunity.
He certainly does.
Missy Kennedy, I don't know if I said hi to you or not, but hello.
Two Stan said you said earlier you let one comment go, and then the only chat turned to crap.
Yeah. See, I can never remember what I say. I don't. Whatever.
Don't worry, we have people in here that will remember.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah. It's on video. It'll be there forever.
That's right. There you go. Mid South says Elsa sang "Let It Go" and Dustin did.
The anchor. I let the anchor go.
I thought it was let her rip.
What did he do in the bait shop there at the end?
No, he took his pants off or something. I don't know.
What?
What do you do on the bait
about?
shop?
He was making mashed potatoes on the bait shop.
Bubbles.
That's what Bubbles said, anyways. Alana says she's house sitting for her friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're having fun, Alana.
Y'all said you had all the pictures of Dustin's booty. I know what you can do. That George Michael video, because you got a half face.
Make a collage to that.
There
Yeah,
you go. Yeah.
to that.
Oh, we said Bubbles in here. Speak of the devil.
I know, right?
There's Bubbles himself.
Yep. He said Dustin learned how to remove a wedgie.
So is it Brian Bubbles catfishing?
Oh, he blew one right out.
Yes.
Or is it Brian Bubbles be catfishing?
Nope.
That's
Brian
the big
Bubbles
Bubbles. Brian, I learned how to do that a long time ago.
There you go, Two Stands. I was thinking the same thing. He's telling Halana that house sitting is the best. Just don't have too big of a party unless you're inviting me. That's right. Mid-South. That's pretty good.
That is good.
Steve Ransom, y'all are the most fun I've had all day, but work comes out later.
Well, thanks for coming in, Steve.
There you go. You can catch the replay of the end in the morning.
That's right.
I'm sure Dustin's got a 50 coming.
Yep. I got 2 or 3 of them coming. I feel it.
He's going to catch that 45 that Austin and I've already caught once a piece.
But it's going to be 50 now.
I have not caught the 45. I caught his little brother. Or maybe he threw up a bunch before, in between.
Yeah, we know your fish like to do that.
I know it.
Usually all over you.
I know it. That one was premature.
Lost a little fall weight.
Yeah, he got back in shape so he can gain weight over Christmas.
Yeah.
That's right.
Alana says him and his parents are going to the mountains this weekend, and they have horses, dogs, and a cat that need to be taken care of. Well, you're too busy to be partying then if there's horses involved.
No kidding.
I hope you're having fun, Alana.
Those things are a constant.
Nothing but work.
Yep.
Nothing but work.
Hey, speaking of flatheads,
they're pretty though.
I think the state record for Virginia, I looked it up. I think it's 68 pounds, isn't it?
That sounds right.
I think there's a 70 in here, right in here.
I was about to say there's a 69.
Yeah. I think that's a breakable record on the James or wherever.
It's definitely breakable.
I think that's breakable.
There's a couple of them swimming in there.
That blue cat's going to be a hard one to break, but man, the flathead might be an easier one to go after.
Yeah.
My only concern, if something takes down that bluegill under these pylons, that getting it out between the pylons, that it's.
Yeah, you're going to have to be on it quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, they're tucked back in there.
It'll be a good test for that power line.
Absolutely.
On that reel. The F.O.A. power line.
I'll tell you, yeah, if you want to get yourself some power line, F.O.A. power line, you got orange and green. You can go to FOAcustomsgear.com and use TSW10. You can use Fever 10. You can use Two Stands 10. Yes. Get yourself 10% off. Go help out Freddie and Nina.
Is that like braid?
No, it's on the thing. It says Super Mono.
All right.
Well, there's Freddie right there in chat. He can tell us the power line. Freddie, is that what were the two? Isn't it like nylon and mono mixed? It's too. It wasn't that simple, but it was. It's not just mono. It's not.
Here, I'll put you on
mono.
close screen, Dustin, so you can show it better.
There you go.
All right.
Can you pull the line out, just a single strand of it, so we can see it? It's kind of hard to see on there.
Yeah. It's clear too, so it's kind of a see-through line.
Yeah.
So if you were to
There you
shine a
go.
black light on it, it would really shine.
Alana says that I love animals and we've been friends for years, so I'm happy to do it. Well, good. And then she said, and no, Dad makes the planer boards by himself.
It's nylon mono mix, like a hybrid between Berkeley Big Game and Slime Line.
So I was right. I paid attention in class.
Yeah, but go get yourself some. It comes in 547 yards. It's only $10 plus shipping.
And it's 30 pound?
Yeah,
30 pound.
Yeah, but
Wow.
if you use the TSW 10, that pretty much takes care of the shipping. So
Correct.
there you go.
That's a good price on that. Say that price one more time.
I think it's $10. I think it's $10.99
For 500 and some yards.
547 yards.
Man,
That
that's
is
a
a
bargain.
really good price.
That's a bargain.
Yeah, 547 yards. Yeah, and I spooled up one Ancient Mariner. I don't know if it'll get me. It might get me a second one.
Yeah.
It might. Yeah, it'll probably get me a 2.
There you go. Spool up 2 rods for
$10.
About $10 with TSW 10 or Fever 10 or 2 stands 10 or.
Just use TSW 10 in the next half hour. After that, it doesn't matter which code you use.
Just use the code.
Yeah.
Just use
Save
code.
yourself some money.
Go to F.O.A. Customs.
There you go.
Something
2 stands says, whew,
Is he
how
talking about
much
the
time
flathead?
y'all got? Let me get my glasses. He says, yes, the flathead will definitely be broken. Stand 3 has a 54-pound flatty, and we have lost a couple that were, in his opinion, bigger than that. But with the flathead territory expanding on the James and with all the big food source available, we will definitely see a 70+ on the James. I agree.
I think so too.
Oh, something's messing with that bluegill.
Uh-oh. Let's get you on the big screen. We're going to come back to that flatty conversation though.
He was
Is it on
definitely
rod 5 or 6?
right there. You see it moving?
I've caught all my flatties on rod 6 sitting right there.
See it moving?
Yeah, you're about to get one.
You're about to get one. Hope you wore your Nikes because you're going to need to be on top of that thing like white on rice.
Just lean the boat right up on the pillar.
That was my nickname in high school.
White on rice?
Are those ducks flying?
Oh, God.
Hope they're not even ready for any
I
targets.
just thought of something really funny, but I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
Okay.
You can save it for backstage.
Sure.
Come on.
Man, it would have been perfect.
Is that the Freddie rod?
It is the Freddie rod. The Freddie rod has it's the 5-foot Freddie rod with the F.O.A. power line with F.O.A. hook and that's it. I didn't put anything else on that. It's just free lined.
What if you-
Get them.
What if you were to catch the state record flatty on the F.O.A. rod?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Man,
Something's doing something with it. You can see it moving. It's worried about something.
Crab.
It's probably scrambling. It sees that big old mouth of that flatty coming at him.
That's right, Catfish Heroes. Them flatheads are eating 14-inch gizzard shad.
Yeah.
Raining Catfish is in chat. Says, hello, everyone. Good luck to everyone.
Yeah, that That blue is going to be hard to break the state record on that blue. What is it, like 197 pounds in Virginia?
197, yeah.
That's a little high there, Sean.
That's
Whatever it was down on Bugs Island.
143.
143? Yeah.
That's going to be hard to
That's
break.
going to be really hard to beat since with us not going to Bugs Island.
That's 90 minutes away.
Because that's where the next record's coming out of.
Yeah. Water's a little deeper down there too, though, isn't it?
There's a good chance that record's going to come out of that the next record's going to come either back out of Bugs Island, Lake Gaston, or the Roanoke River in between Bugs Island and Gaston.
Yeah, I tell you, Zach Royce caught a nice one earlier in the week on Lake Gaston. Did you see it?
Yep.
I didn't.
Well, what was it? It looked like it was 100 pounds, but I think once he weighed it, it was early one morning. I texted Dustin. He was live on Facebook, I think.
Yep.
And he was calling 100 pounds. He goes, "We got a 100-pounder." I mean, they fought it forever, and I think it ended up being 87 pounds.
He has a guide trip.
Close enough. Close enough.
That's awesome.
It's only 13 pounds off.
Yeah.
Fish in the Mid-South said 143 is really 250 chunky style.
Yep. And an F.O.A. bluegill. You see that?
Epic said, or a Catfish Hero said, I taught Epic a lot about fishing. He's getting pretty good at it.
That's pretty good. Freddie says, "Oh, we definitely would figure something out if you catch a state record catfish any type in any state."
There you go.
Brian Bubbles says that he needs $1 million for a state record on an F.O.A. or else he's going to say he caught it on a Barbie rod.
You getting something, Dustin?
It's still just it's just shaking.
Screw the state record. I was happy enough to catch. I have the current biggest flatty on an F.O.A. rod.
I'm trying to break that tonight.
And I was doing backflips over that because I didn't even know that I had it until Freddie said that.
And what was that? How much was that?
41. I put out a video on it today.
Yeah. And what's the
You got a
record
YouTube
blue?
channel? Oh.
Yeah, little do you know, James. Yes. Tell me you don't watch my channel without telling me you don't watch my channel.
That's like the bait shop. They had me go on the show, and I was like, I didn't even know you guys had a show.
I think Dustin's got his boat parked in the parking lot. The boat's not even moving.
Yeah, I agree.
There is no current either, really. And there's no wind.
So you're on the boat ramp and you just cast it off the back of the boat at the boat ramp, huh?
Maybe.
Well, if you've got no wind and no current, then that means if you hook a monster, that boat is going to dance like no other.
Correct.
That boat is going to move all around.
That's the one thing about up there. All you got to do if you ain't got no current is just wait a little while. Get that tide to change.
The current's starting to come in, or the tide's starting to come in.
Yep. Yes, Stan says 143, but it could happen. I think that any big enough body of water that is healthy enough, has enough current, depth, structure, enough deep water, food source, etc., has the opportunity. I don't think you needed to put etc. You kind of listed everything there, Stan.
Well, you got the etc. in there.
But I agree with you.
143, man, that's a monster.
It's very possible that it could come out of the James. It's just, That's a tall order, man. That is.
I think
order.
that fish will be coming down to the Chickahominy area.
It's like 2 times bigger than my PB.
That's like 2 times bigger than my boat.
Yeah, my boat too. Yeah. Well, especially my old boat, that's real small John boat. I remember telling my wife, she said, "What would you do if you caught a fish like that?" Because I used to fish at a Bugs Island quite a bit, and I'm like, I think I would tie it to the anchor rope and then really slowly drag it to land. I don't think I wouldn't have been able to get it in the boat.
Yeah. I know, that's what I was thinking too. 150 pounds, yeah, I could barely. You wouldn't be holding that up for a picture.
I would probably I'd probably take the anchor rope off of my anchor on that old boat, and then literally put it through the fish like a stringer, and just tie a slip knot and just go real nice and easy back to the ramp. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
All the newspaper and Guinness and all them other.
Yeah.
150 across my boat.
150. Yeah. You should be pressing it with one arm.
Hold on like this. Right there, I got it.
Boy, can you imagine the peeing and crap that thing can lay on you?
I had a 50 fish crack on me last night.
Filling up her boat.
Yep.
That'd be awesome. Brian's state record is like 2 pounds. Says 922. Freddie says so far the biggest.
That was that Mike Burkhart caught or whatever.
Yeah, Mike Burkhart.
Yeah, you take that fish, puts it back in his pond, and then feeds it up for the rest of the year and throws it up there.
Yep. Freddie says the biggest on F.O.A. rods so far is a 90-pound blue from Catfish Heroes, a 41-pound flatty from Fishing Fever, and a 19-pound channel cat from F.O.A. / Hooks and Hammocks.
Wow.
Man, 19-pound channel cat, that would be a monster out here.
I know. I was thinking
a monster anywhere.
The 19-pound channel cat is more impressive to me than my 41 flatty.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. What's the biggest channel cat they got out here? Maybe 12, 13 pounds?
Yeah.
That 19-pounder had to be caught at Mendota.
I was about to say.
The blues and the flatheads eat them.
Yep.
19-pound channel cat, man, that's huge.
Yeah, they have some big fish at Mendota, big channel cats.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what Chad feels the water. He's got a couple videos on Mendota.
I think that's all they have in that water, right? They don't have flats and blues, right?
Probably not, because that's the whole thing, that
right. That's why they get so big.
The channel cat would never have the opportunity to get that big. Brian B says that his PB is 72.5. Who can say that? Dink master that.
72.5 what? Kilogram or milligrams or something?
Milligrams.
Brian B, does he even fish? Does he? I don't.
Well, that's what they were talking about. Brian B was getting on Dustin because Dustin won't go up to the Potomac and fish, and I said, "Well, Dustin has fished the Potomac the same amount as Brian B has here in the last few months."
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Brian.
Thumbnail, his scale in that thumbnail is in kilograms. He weighs
I know it.
Pounds.
I noticed that too.
So it's 72 kilograms.
So 1.1 pounds is 5 kilograms. So 72 kilograms is going to be like, what, 45 pounds? Or something?
Yeah,
or does it go the other thing?
25 pounds, something like that.
Stan says there's definitely more. You need the right genetics. You need people to release the biggest fish, and even more, and another, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things.
Hey, David Bass Boat Hughes in the house. What's going on, David?
There he is.
David? What's happening?
It is chilly out here. It is now. Hold on, I will hold my watch away from my face so I can see it.
I think you're in trouble, David.
When I made you that bologna sandwich 2 weeks ago, did you eat it or did you throw it away?
Take the fifth. Take the fifth.
Yeah, Sean, I bet that 90-pound blue was a beast on that F.O.A. rod.
That would have been fun.
I bet that was awesome.
Austin, give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Take your time, buddy. Sean says that his arms were shaking.
My arm shook when I pulled in my 50 before my 55. I can only imagine a 90.
Yeah. I know I was shaking when I caught the 56.
What's the score tonight? What's Justin got now?
Oh, sorry, James. I had to mute you there. I knew Dustin wasn't going to be too nice to say anything.
Oh. Come on, fish.
Yeah, I mean, that part alone ought to be worth like 4.5 or something. 2.22.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what
PSI coming out of the back.
We'll give
Probably
Dustin.
0.5.
We'll give Dustin 0.22 for that huge bluegill.
Yeah.
Oh wait, wrong show. Sorry.
I don't know what else I could do other than if I had a trolling motor. That's the only thing that I don't have.
Yeah, but that's not going to.
You know what? I don't have one right now.
I ain't had one year and a half.
Yeah, but once you have one and then you don't have one, you really miss it.
Welcome to the Anchor Club.
Yeah, I'm anchored.
Yeah, stand to.
God, it's like having a big chain around your neck and.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't use chain to move the spots as much, are you?
Nope.
Stand to saying that there's a chance for a 19-pound channel, that they've caught a few big channels here. Yeah. I think your chances of catching a 19-pound channel cat go up on the upper James, because in the past I've caught plenty of channel cats that were in like the lower teens, but on the lower James I just don't. I don't.
19 pounds.
They're not there in the numbers.
Biggest channel cat I've caught on the lower James is 7 pounds, but I know people bigger, but
they're just not there per capita. That the upper James is going to be the probably the place to do it.
Listen to these guys in the land of plenty.
Upper
James, lower James.
Before I reel in rebait, have fun.
We have an upper, a middle, and a lower, and y'all have a river that goes through like what, 4 states? I don't want to hear it. And most of the actual upper doesn't even have blue cats, for Pete's sake. You go far enough west of here, and it turns into muskies and walleyes and pike. It turns into like what you would fish for, like in Canada.
It's like lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
Yeah, exactly. It's a completely different river. There you go.
We don't have no tide.
Hillbilly Hondo. He made a good point. He said, "What about a 19-pounder out of Lake Anna?" That's probably a really good idea.
Real. Good change, babe.
I've dragged baits at Lake Anna, and there's no blues in Lake Anna. And I've caught some channel cats that were in the teens.
Oh, I don't know. Hey, Dustin, how late you staying on tonight?
I don't know.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Until he catches a fish.
Well, she might be here until like next week then.
Well, who cares?
No, I don't care. I'm game. Let me check my schedule. Oh, that's right.
The latest I'll stay out is probably 11:30.
Okay. Yeah, we can rebate.
Just because I got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta do something more. I don't know what to do yet.
Catfish Hero says, plus I had PTSD from that spot. I lost a 100 plus on a live there once. Was so relieved when Epic netted that thing. I bet you were. Stan 2 saying, but it's not over yet. Stan 3 said he's coming after those F.O.A. records again. Me too. I'm coming after my own record.
I'm going after it right now.
Stan 2 says, I would definitely agree, Austin. Further up you go, channel's definitely the kings of the cats. Yep. Yeah, you go far enough up the river. That's definitely true. Yeah, F.O.A. Freddie saying Stan 3 held both the blue and the flatty big fish on F.O.A. until the past 2 weeks. I'm sure he is determined to get one or both of those titles back. Yeah.
Got his work cut out for him.
Mm-hmm.
You better start really feeding those fish he's got in that pond. Get them fattened up.
There you go. Stan 3 will do it. And then I'll do it. And then Stan 3 will do it again. And then Dustin will do it. And then Stan 3 will do it again. And then it'll be so high that it'll take Epic and Sean, Tim and Sean, they'll have to do it. Because everybody else has hit their max for their local waters.
Yeah.
Mid-South says, I'm headed to bed. The average IQ in this chat is about to go up. Yeah, I just got my IQ test back. It was negative. I was really happy.
Yep.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
IQ, I haven't caught one of those yet.
Freddie says he's coming to Tennessee next week to break both of those records.
Next week. What's he coming up? He's fishing the what? He's just coming up to fish, or has he got like a tournament or something?
He's fishing the, I don't know. I saw some thumbnail that said the Whooping the Cool Cats tournament or something.
Yeah, well, you get in line. Pretty easy to do that. All you got to do is go, oh, you mean it's on the line? It means something? Oh, yeah, he's not going to catch anything. But you better watch out, because a half hour after the show, he'll be slaying them.
There you go. You caught a 30-plus flathead on this show. Don't kid yourself. That was a great...
like I said, I catch fish, but like if this was a tournament, there's no way.
Yeah. That was a great fight, too. We got a good view of that. Especially when he... I'm guessing that fish came up and then noticed...
Yeah, he went, oh, wait, I'm hooked. There's a boat there.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to see that moment. That was really good.
And he said, who's that lady with the snakes in her hair?
Easy now.
Medusa.
Don't give away my costume.
Catfish Hunters TV says he wants to fish with us. Talking about Freddie. David Hughes says, James, I know where you're fishing. Dustin, did you?
No, you don't, because I've never fished here before.
Did Dustin's phone die?
Is he gone?
Nope, I had to change
No, he's
something.
there.
Oh, okay. He went vertical. That's why I thought that. And then it went black.
I had to go check something.
You had to pull a wedgie out.
No, I do
You
that
had
on
to go
camera.
change. What you changing into?
There's no shame in your game, is there?
Absolutely not.
All right, stand two with these novels, for Pete's sake. You know what reading level I graduated with?
Yeah.
Well,
And
this is your education.
He says, and have to think like that. It's that drive to catch the next biggest fish. And when someone catches a bigger one, it drives you to keep learning and keep growing. You're exactly right. Very well put.
I don't know about that. It just annoys me. I think, boy, that guy wasn't worthy of catching that fish. I don't know how he got it. No.
I didn't change my Depends, Missy. I still got the same one on.
There you go. He blew that thing out.
Freddie
I guess
says
it all
me,
depends on what he's talking about.
Freddie says me and Nina and Chris and Telly coming from the 16th through the 22nd to Chester Frost.
Chester Frost. Know it well. You have to come up to Watts Bar, Freddie. I've met him at the shows, but I haven't like fished with him or anything.
Catfish Hunter says Jodi.
He's that real short guy in the cowboy hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like 5 foot, like 1, and he's got a cowboy hat on.
Talking about Chris?
No, I'm talking about Freddie.
No, Chris is 5 foot even. Catfish Hunter says Jodi.
In the shin that day.
Jodi, you're supposed to yell America when you cast that rod.
But that's not the American rod.
Well, he said it a while ago. He said it 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. Next. Somebody said that, but if Fizzle's not around, he's out on the Love Boat, ready to take another cruise. The Love Boat. He's out cruising the high seas.
Freddie says, "Shut it, James. I'm 5'11".
Is he?
No, he's not.
Oh, with the hat.
He might be. Yeah, with the hat.
And the cowboy boots. Platform shoes with platform boots.
He must have found those stilettos that Stan was looking for.
Yeah. No, I know lots of short people. All right. What are you doing, Jodi?
Nothing wrong with that.
What's Jodi doing?
They're fun size.
It looks like you're trying to get a backlash out of that reel.
Yeah, what's going on there?
I could never find that one.
Missy Kennedy says Freddie
That
is
one you'll
5'1" with a 10-gallon hat. That makes him 6 foot.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What?
I don't think they are kidding you.
What,
I got
Dustin?
a gar in here trying to eat my bait.
Of course.
Well, what more could you ask for?
Echoing. Echo. You mean out there? No. Woo! No, I hear it. Yep, I got a good echo area on the river here. If I yell, it like sounds back real good.
Now I gotta check my bluegill because that's probably what's been eating my
Yep,
bluegill.
he's probably got guard.
Freddie says I really am 5'11". Nina is 5'4", and with my hat, I'm 6'5".
Well, there he goes. I don't remember him being that tall.
Because he's not.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why.
Maybe I don't know.
I thought leprechaun is what came to mind. Teasing, stop it.
Lord have mercy, Jack.
No, okay,
Yeah, he's a good guy. The only problem with Freddie now is he's getting so many different items that it's going to take you a week to go through the website.
Hey, look who it is. It's Uncle Jeep.
Hey, Bacon!
What's up, Jeep? He says, are they thinking Brian B with his tiny cowboy hat?
That makes him shrink.
There you go. John says triple points for the gar.
Oh, thank you.
Who's the old people in the room? Every time I see Brian B in that hat, it reminds me of the show in Living Color when the two guys used to do the Men on Film. Yeah, that's what I remember.
Freddie says, you want me to show you my driver's license, punks? That don't mean nothing. The DMV doesn't ask for any proof of that.
Like, yeah, you always got a fake license. Right on. No, he probably is 5'11". I don't pay attention to that stuff. I just remember he was shorter than me.
I guess he could.
And he wasn't fat, so I mean that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yep, digging my grave. There goes my sponsorship from Freddie.
Yeah, I probably need to shut up too.
What'd you say? He's 5'2"?
I did not. I did not say that.
Yeah, Freddie's a good guy. He's an ex-sailor, I think. I think he was a Navy guy.
Yes. Yes.
Can't go wrong there.
Freddie and Nina are awesome people. Awesome. Jeep says, don't bother. They probably can't read anyways.
Get him, Jody.
Stan is laughing at the men on film.
See, he's old enough to remember that.
Yep.
Every time I see Brian B with that little hat on, that's what I think of.
Freddie says, BS. Our DMV takes your weight and height in-house. Total crap. Only one I ever seen do that. They got a scale at the DMV, Freddie.
Yeah.
They do not have a scale at the DMV. You're messing. You're pulling all of our legs. There's no way. It's not a vet's office. It's the DMV.
Austin, you're talking too much.
Huh?
You're talking too much. You're going to lose all your, He's going to cross you off the Christmas list.
Yeah. I better go on the website right now and order a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, well, you still got that 10% off. It takes you a half hour to go through his website now.
Don't worry, Austin. You can still use TSW 10.
Well, thank you. Thank you for that. Now you'll be
I
guilty
thought if
by
you use
association.
CSW, they charge you an extra 10%.
No, that'd be Kool 10. That's Kool with a K.
Yeah.
Rhonda
Sponsored by
says,
skunk oil.
Rhonda says, Freddie, I can tell them I am 6'2", blonde hair, blue-eyed male. DMV won't question it. The police officer who pulls you over now, that's a different story. Yeah.
Did we lose Sean?
Yep.
I don't know. I caught a big gar the other day, but he identified as a catfish.
There you go. That's what was on his driver's license. Catfish Hunter says, oh, wow, 3 squids.
There you go. Is Catfish Hunter a squid?
You know what else they're called?
What?
What?
Seamen.
Nah.
They're wearing little white uniforms floating around in the water.
Looking for a place to go.
That's right.
Yeah. And if you're, you can tie them up.
What's even better? They're looking for a berth.
What was that? You just sprayed guts all over the back of your head, the boat. Man. Whip it good.
Catfish Hero says, oh my God. 3 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
What's that?
So was Catfish Hunter, he was a squid?
I guess so.
No wonder I don't like him.
Catfish Hero says, oh my God, 3 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
There you go. That's the old In Living Color. Men on Films. Go put that in YouTube. In Living Color, Men on Films. Go watch it. You'll be cracking up.
Uncle
That's
Jeep
definitely Brian B with that little hat.
Uncle Jeep says, an officer asked a woman her weight. That cop is going down, and they won't be able to ID the body.
Yep.
Yep. Raining Catfish says, good night, everyone. Good night, Raining Catfish.
Good night, Raining Catfish. Thanks for coming in.
Yep. Thank you.
Catfish
CG64. Freddie says, I wasn't a seaman. I was an airman, aviation Navy.
Oh, God. He was one of those. He's probably an AO.
Ooh la la.
I are a gunner's mate, or I was a gunner's mate. I used to get to blow stuff up all the time. It was pretty fun. Then I retired and I got out of the Navy, and they really frown on blowing stuff up when you get out.
Yeah.
You trying to tell me the transition from the military to the civilian world wasn't easy for you, James?
Yeah, that's probably it. I don't know. I just like being told what to do.
Yeah, we've noticed.
Yeah. All right.
I've noticed how well you listen.
Oh yeah, I'm an excellent listener.
Yeah.
The only problem is my attitude. I got that attitude.
You have an attitude? We never noticed.
Is that why you don't want to talk about your broken trolling motor?
Okay, here it is. I had the trolling motor down. I forgot to put it up.
Everybody knows that.
I forgot to put it up, and I hit the throttle and went, oh shoot, my trolling motor's down. And it just bent the shaft just enough to where it jams on deployment now. So I got to get a new $299 mistake.
Oh man, that's
Yeah. They're like, isn't it under warranty? No, not for stupidity.
It was an act of
It's
God.
only right there in front of the boat, right in front of me. Not like I couldn't see it or say anything.
It was an act of God.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There you go.
Yep. Somebody's got to do it. Every time you take your boat out, something goes wrong. It might be a $5 part or it might be a $500 part, but something's always going to give.
Oh, yeah.
They always say, what's the best boat to go fishing in? Somebody else's.
Yeah, that's true.
So the tide is flipping, and so is my boat.
I was about to say, that means your boat is going to turn around.
And it's actually moving fairly quickly now.
See, that's all you got to wait is you wait half hour and you got plenty of current again.
It is 11:04.
We could go weeks, months without current. You guys, maybe an hour.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if that area wasn't so messed up, I'd move there. And then there'd be 4 people there fishing for catfish.
Yeah, that's true. Stan 2 says, if Dustin gets a fish, it's coming on number 1. Just saying.
Yeah, if Dustin gets a fish. Stop it. This show ain't going to catch him. You always got your own show jinx.
That's
I just
right.
feel bad. I could hear in his voice today he was all excited about fishing tonight.
Yeah.
And every time I feel that way, I always get skunked. Hate it.
It's like a too good to be true type situation.
Yep. Yeah, but you feel it. I mean, you just know it's going to be a...
Yep, I know it. Especially when you have a whole plan in your head on how things are going to go, and then like
and it all goes real smooth. Everything you're like, oh, it went perfect so far.
Yeah, or it just your whole plan gets flipped upside down within like the first 10 minutes of you being there.
Yeah, and the fish are all out there going, oh, this guy's way too confident. We're not biting tonight.
Yeah. That's right. Catfish Hunter says, break out another 1,000.
Yep, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Freddie says he was a spec warfare specialist.
So when's Catfish Hunter taking me out in his boat?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm sure he heard you. We'll see.
I know, I'm sure he did.
Has an answer. Catfish Heroes, he says, I like to get back home without any wheels on fire. Grease your hubs, people. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, where's his sense of adventure?
Stan. God almighty.
Whenever I house sit and they go, how does it go? I always start off with, well, it's just a small fire.
Yeah.
No problem at all.
Uncle Jeep says all Navy personnel are immune to biowarfare. They eat green bologna and hot dogs and survive. Nothing biochemical will hurt the U.S. Navy people. I would agree with you, but
I used to think that until I met Jodi.
I was about to say that doesn't apply to Jodi's cooking.
She brings it to a whole new level. I used to be able to brag. I could eat a bowl of rusty nails. It wouldn't bother me, but I'm telling you, Jodi, she brings a whole new meaning to hurt.
Well, you used to tell me to quit wasting your groceries. You couldn't afford to throw them out.
Well, yeah, it's because you'd cook it, throw it away, cook it, throw it away, cook it third time, and you go, okay, you could try this, and then it wasn't any good, and we throw it away.
So then I started bringing my own groceries.
Yeah, but you buy that, yeah. What is that? What is that macaroni and cheese stuff you get?
It's in a cup and you microwave.
It's in a cup and you microwave it. That's not macaroni and cheese.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. And then the other thing you get, what is that? Spaghetti? Oh God, cold SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one. SpaghettiOs.
Hamburger helper, please.
Hey James, did you have a problem getting along with others in the Navy?
No, not really. There's plenty of demented people like myself in the Navy.
Yeah, everybody's walking around going, I'm the most sane person here.
Yeah. Boy, that guy makes me look good.
Yeah. Catfish Hunter says you can go out on his boat, but he's worried Jody's going to send snacks with you.
Yeah, that's right. You think freeze-dried Skittles?
I hear coyotes.
I hear coyotes too. Let's panic. They're coming after us.
They're excellent swimmers.
Yep. I'll tell you what, the other night I went up to the boat ramp and they were yelping and they're all in the bushes and stuff running around. I was like, man, I have my gun. I'm thinking, ooh, you better not come running out after me.
You don't have to worry about the coyotes.
I don't know about these coyotes.
Oh,
They all came up from Mexico.
Tennessee's got those special coyotes. There is a is it Nova Scotia? Where is it? There's an island that has an isolated population of coyotes that were mixed with wolves.
Yeah, so they're all big and burly. Yeah.
Yeah, they're way more temperamental. But there's been a couple cases of like adults being attacked, but it's pretty rare. Usually it's a kid. It's something small. And coyotes,
Well, that counts me out.
coyotes are usually they're pretty skittish anyways. That's why they're in a pack. If you see just one, he'll probably run away.
Yeah, the only thing I really have a problem with up around my house is skunks. Man, we got a lot of skunks. And then my dog is so stupid that he would run out there every night and get sprayed and never remember the night before.
I wonder why.
Uncle Jeep says they're called coy wolves. Coy wolves?
There's no coyotes up there. There's no coyotes up where I'm at. I don't know why.
Coy wolves? Coyotes.
No. I think they're all after me because they like me. Coyotes.
All right. Rods are back out. Fresh bait.
That's pretty cool, Stan.
Did Justin just jump in the water? It wasn't that bad of a night.
Bladder was full.
There you go, Sean. He says a wool yodi.
No, I just put on new bait on all my rods.
Okay.
With the other shad I had. I didn't want to waste it.
What the heck, Missy? She says, me, myself, love the smell of skunk.
To each their own.
And Catfish Hunter says, that's called weed, James.
Yeah. I love this. I think they should make weed air fresheners for your cars, but the cops don't like them.
They keep... like Tommy Boy, you get pulled over, just jump out of the car and act like you're getting attacked by bees. All cops are allergic to bees. Old Tommy Boy.
I can't think of. I don't think I've ever been pulled on. Jody, you've been pulled over before by the police, right?
Yeah, she just gives them a sticker and they let her go on her way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give them a sticker and they let her go.
They get one look at that hair and they go, ooh la la, never mind. Here's a warning.
And they go, yeah, okay, we're gonna let you slide tonight. It was only 75 and a 15.
a 63 and a 30. If you brought 63, so I won't get stuck.
What
And
she's
you
not
still got
saying,
trouble 'cause you get
63
third
to
course.
30 was towing a boat as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's the only person I know that drifts with a boat behind her. Her tires are already bald on that trailer.
Are they really?
Yes.
You like just kidding?
No, I wasn't kidding. They're 12 ply. They're expensive tires.
Catfish
You
Hunter
can't
said,
be going around
OMG,
corners
the
65.
canine would go nuts if you had that weed-flavored car freshener.
Yeah, the hemp
Yeah.
freshener.
Every time I go through the airport, the dogs are chasing me down. Then again, I told them I don't know why I pack this bacon every time.
Yeah, Jeep says that they worry about them out there in Arizona. There's evidence the coyotes are breeding with the reintroduced Mexican wolves, and also the coyotes are breeding with feral dogs. Thus, they are getting bigger.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, leave it to us to
That's
hook
called
up other
evolution.
I'm telling you, it's
Yeah, unfortunately, we always have our hands in trying to
well, that's like
absolutely.
do good, and it usually doesn't do good.
just like every time that when the farmers complain that varmints are tearing up the crops.
Yep.
So then the state introduces more coyotes, and then they end up having to put a bounty on the coyotes. They've done that here in Virginia a couple times. It's like, don't y'all know how the predator and prey system works? It's a roller coaster. One year you've got more predator than prey, then the next year it offsets, and that, eventually the amount of rabbits and groundhogs will go down. I promise you.
Yep.
Plus, there's better ways to get rid of groundhogs and rabbits.
357.
Yes.
It's like whack-a-mole with a bullet.
There you go.
Yep. You get your 22 rifle out. And
22. No.
You could do it with 22. 223. 223
Like for a rabbit?
is the preferred varmint caliber for a lot of people.
Yeah, we used to when I was a kid.
Use 22, get him between the eyes.
When I was a kid, my dad had a rifle with a scope on it, and so I don't remember what caliber it was, but we'd go out there, and that was one of the first things I ever shot as a kid.
There you go. Yeah, John says that's overkill, Dustin. It is overkill, but unless you're going to eat the groundhog, then who
Just
cares?
anything left of it.
Yeah. No, definitely rabbit. I love rabbit. Rabbit is really good. Yeah, Uncle Jeep says they have lots of coyotes. Yep. It seems like we have a lot of coyotes, but I'm sure Jeep has a lot more than us.
When I moved out here, my stepdad was like, "So you guys got red squirrels or gray squirrels?" I was like, I don't know. I never looked. He's like, "Oh, I'll send you a recipe for both."
A recipe for both?
Yeah.
You don't like squirrels?
We have both. We have red
squirrels.
squirrels, we have gray squirrels, we have black squirrels, and I've seen a couple albinos.
We got
The
the
black-
swirly squirrel.
The black squirrels are really cool. I've gotten a couple black squirrels over the years.
We got black
Yeah, they're solid black, man. They look really cool. I would actually like to get one mounted, to be honest with you. I think it would be pretty cool. A solid black. Look like a furry crow.
Somebody out around where I live says they saw Bigfoot the other day. That's always fun. I told them I wasn't even outside that long. What are they talking about?
Jeep says, let's just say I don't go out alone. When I lock up my chickens at night, Mr. Smith & Wesson comes along.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Actually, that's Remington.
Jeep
Pump
says,
12 days.
Jeep says that they also have the big cats out there too, the 200-pound kind. But we got a couple of those here. Not as much as you do, Jeep, but they got on camera in Powhatan County. They got on camera a couple years ago a mama mountain lion and a couple cubs. We got lots of bears here, that's for sure.
We have a lot of bears running around here too.
Yeah. I got one 2 or 3 years ago. I got a bear on my one of the security cameras outside. Running
Yeah, we got a
front yard. Oh yeah, James, y'all got tons of bears. That's what that's what people go to Tennessee for.
Not really my part of Tennessee, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stay at the Westgate Hotel, the Westgate Resort there in Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a zip line at the top of the mountain. And they tell people, make sure your shoes are on tight, because if not, when they fall off, you ain't getting them back because the bears get them.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of bears down here, but there's a few. How'd Jody?
There seems to be more and more here. The more
Jody thinks there's Black Panthers here.
the more development that's built, the more bear sightings there are. That's just common sense, though.
Yeah, you're removing their habitat.
Yep. Some big ones too.
Yeah.
Like for a black bear, there's been some really big ones that have been sighted or killed. Here we go. Stan says really depends on range, out to about 50 yards or so. Can't beat a 22, but long range hard to beat a 220. 223 or a 22 250. Yep. That's why I said 223. You can, that'll get you pretty much any situation with a varmint.
7.62.
7.62.
Yep.
Military range out there.
Yep. Good for 1,000 yards. My toe hurts.
You shouldn't drive a trolling motor on it.
And the blade of the trolling motor is what hit it. I got a perfect line across the top of my boot where it hit.
Uncle Jeep says bears want the shoes. What, they don't like walking around barefoot?
Barefoot, get it? Barefoot.
He didn't spell it that way, though. He spelled barefoot the correct way. I'm surprised. I don't know what David Hughes is talking about, but he says I try to sail a. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that's that reading level that I was talking about earlier. He said I tried to sell a groundhog whole one time at work, but nobody would buy it. He misspelled cells, so that messed me up.
Your brain was supposed to fill in the gap of what that meant.
It's partially him to blame, but I'll take it. Don't worry, you can put it on me.
You already broke my toe. What are you going to do now with the knife?
Come on, Dustin.
Cut it off the rest of the way.
Come on, Dustin. We need to see a fish.
I agree.
Are you at home, Dustin, or are you out fishing?
I'm fishing from home, James.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Fishing from the couch, 804.
I hoped for you tonight, too. I was pulling for you.
I was hoping to be pulling on a fish, but
guess what?
I did. I pulled on a gar.
Look at my camera right now. Look at my camera right now.
There you go, Sean. Yeah, you're right. Sean says, no, he has an accent. He didn't misspell anything. It's his accent. I try to sail a groundhog.
Are you guys looking at my camera?
What's Jody doing?
She's cleaning, so that means we're leaving. Look, yeah, she's ready to go. That's what that
Jody
means.
seems like she's in rare form tonight.
Nah, she's actually really mad about something. I haven't figured it out yet. Something I did. Yep, see, got the sigh of agreement.
So you've lost 2 sponsors tonight, James.
Yeah. Got to see all the gear Jodi gets sent to her that she doesn't want, the junk that she gives to me.
Mm.
She's like, I wouldn't use this. Here, James. Here, you try this.
You need
stuff that was by myself.
Right, and you give me all the rest.
James. You need that button that JG has to fix this.
Yeah, no, she needs that button that JG has. 'Cause my button don't sound nothing like that. My button sound, well, I can't even say it.
The funny thing is that button's voice sounds just like yours, James.
Yes, it does, Dustin.
You want me to make you something for breakfast? It should be a hell no.
James,
Like
if
a
you really
stone
listen to James,
What is wrong with me? I've ate your cooking before
James,
on numerous occasions, and I still don't learn.
James, be quiet for a second. Dustin's trying to
Okay.
talk to you.
if I was gonna say, if you really listen to that button, it sounds just like you.
I know. Why does it sound just like me?
This has got fish on it.
Fish on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're not
Fish
going home.
on, fish on. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, at least.
Oh,
Man, don't pull a Dustin.
I'll pull
Y'all,
a giant.
y'all fishing at the house or what?
You got a pond I'm putting in so I can keep the so I can catch
Head piece.
big fish like stand 3.
It's a head piece.
yeah, Stan. I am live lining a huge bluegill, but I'm afraid if I put it on the deep side, that gar I had come by trying to take the headpiece will kill it.
Well, look, Jodi pulled up on that fish so hard that only his head came out of the water. Come on, Jodi.
I got no home or what?
Well, you're cleaning, so I know what that means.
Well, you got 3 dogs at home.
Oh, look, she's using the dogs to get me to leave.
I just need to know whether you're really.
You already know. Whatever you're cleaning, that means we're leaving.
Stan, that's
Yeah.
22 words, not 2.
And why does that thing sound just like me, Dustin?
I don't know. I think somebody recorded you secretly.
I think so too.
They never recorded me going, yes, that sounds great.
I think
Yes, dear. But why did you make us 2 breakfasts?
Hold on a
Jodi
second.
recorded you secretly at the house, and that's how you actually talk.
The phrases that it says.
And then she sent that to JG.
This is what James says at the house. He'll be
Stan
back up like,
says,
get out of the kitchen.
That's because I smell something burning. I know you're in there.
Stan says live line with no weight.
Correct. Just a big bluegill, probably about, I don't know, 3/4 of a pound,
Guys,
7/12 of a
okay,
pound. It's a bluegill, about 7/12 of a pound. I got on just a hook with no
7/12.
7/12.
All right, the coyotes just jumped in the water. They're swimming over here.
Awesome.
David Hughes says yes, it does sound like James. And
Why? That's weird, though. I know. I heard that, and I thought, God, that sounds like me.
50 Cent
But
says,
that's no phrase that ever came out of my mouth.
I mean, you're not saying it to me. You're saying it to somebody else. But
No, I never said that to nobody.
oh boy.
That's my exes. Maybe if I talked like that, I wouldn't have exes.
2 words. Futile, Dustin.
Yeah. No, I just really like giving half my stuff away every 7 to 10 years.
Yep. 50 Cent says, now let's be nice. He doesn't like it when mommy and daddy fight.
I am being nice. That's what's scary. Look, I'll get your fish guts off the bottom of the boat.
That is scary.
Yes, dear.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, except for when I reeled in that 32-pound fish.
Yeah.
Huh?
Sean says, y'all actually clean your boat? We just let the sun burn off all the stink. Yeah.
That's basically what mine is.
Between the sun and the
You
rain,
keep the boat clean. Jodi gets upset when there's a lot of flies.
spotless.
You want to see my boat?
Well,
I gotta
that
watch
doesn't look too bad.
No, I
Ready?
mean the floor is not completely black yet.
Yeah, but you put a cover on your boat.
I do.
So, imagine what it would look like if you didn't.
I know, right?
All those seats would be cracked.
Yep.
Yep. And they would no longer have color.
Yeah, that's one of the good things about having the cover for this boat is these seats basically look brand new. I could clean them and they look just like they were the day out they came off the showroom floor.
Yeah. That's good. Uncle Jeep
All
says.
right, y'all, we're reeling in.
Okay. Uncle
So
Jeep
we'll
says.
keep you around and see if there's any fish on any of these lines, but
There you go.
kind of doubt it.
Says
Someone's
here
just
in
back behind
Arizona,
Someone just back behind the boat with that bluegill was flapping its tail in the water.
Could be another gar.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Or it could be sometimes the sturgeon come up and they don't jump out of the water. Sometimes they come up to the surface and like change their mind or something.
Well, this one was like kind of like a just like that.
Maybe it was a manatee.
Maybe a dolphin.
You never know. You never know.
A manatee.
You're at an undisclosed location. We can't let people. You could be anywhere. So.
Oh wow, Catfish Heroes. So we've got fish skeletons piled in the corners.
That's
wow.
A little much.
Yeah,
that's a little much. I think I would have even cleaned that out.
I want to get one of the same spray nozzles that James has, so I can kind of just spray off my seats and my floor and everything after I'm done. That way, it doesn't actually I actually get all the slime out of the boat.
Yeah, get it off before it dries.
Yep.
Actually, I think they're only like $70 if you buy the whole kit.
Hey, can you send me what it is?
I don't even know what they put in this, but I was looking at them on Amazon, and they range from like $29 up to about $100.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, one of the best things I have in the boat. It's very nice to be able to wash everything off before you head back.
Yep. I just don't like cleaning the boat all the time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you just spray it off, you're good to go.
Stan says that the skeletons are in case you need to comb
Look at that,
your hair.
lake lettuce.
That's why me and you don't have them in the boat.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. I bet you a mermaid dropped that off on my line.
Oh yeah.
Or a toothpick. Sean says, or a toothpick.
Toothpick, yeah.
I think our Sean got lost coming back. He said he's gonna be back in a minute.
Yeah, his phone froze though when he said that, so I'm wondering if maybe.
Well, I texted him again. He said he was getting some water.
Water? What is it, a camel?
At the local creek?
Out of the Tennessee River.
He fetching a pail?
He must have fell down, broke his crown.
Yep. Oh, poor Sean.
You always pick on the people who aren't here so they can't defend themselves.
Yeah.
I wonder what you and Jody say about me when I'm not there.
There's video of it. You probably won't. If you want to get on her good side, just mute her every show.
Fog's starting to roll in now.
Yeah. That's what it did to me Sunday night. Hey, are you fishing? Who all is fishing Sunday morning? The keeper.
I am.
I am.
Me too.
That ought to be entertaining, then.
It should be. I'm looking forward to it. It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, you could really mess yourself up with that one.
Yeah.
But I look at it like this. I don't ever catch 5 fish, so I'll just
yeah, exactly.
Now, if he would have said top 3, or, you only get 3, that's interesting. 5, I usually know I can't catch 5.
Two Stan says fishing what? The Brian B's got the keep it or toss it tournament on Sunday morning.
Yep.
Starting at 9 a.m. It's part of the live fishing league point system.
Yeah, I joined that one because I thought it was when they were saying toss it, I thought they were talking about like puking up food they ate. I was gonna have Jody cook.
So, well, here we go again with how well you listen.
Yeah.
There's a hole in the bucket, dear Sean. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Sean.
Stand 2, you didn't know about it? I was kind of curious with Stand Day and all that.
Yeah, what are they doing for stand day?
That's a good question. I think Stan too is asking himself the same question.
I didn't even realize that. I've been fishing stand day the last few weeks, so.
Well, I didn't really put much thought into it because I don't know. I just assumed that Stan 2 would have known about it.
Did they buy the rights off of Stan 2 for that slot?
I don't know. That's between him and Brian. That's between him and Bubbles.
Tiny Bubbles.
I usually can't fish Sunday mornings. Sunday mornings are kind of hard for me to get out there because my wife is a stay-at-home mother, so I usually like Sunday morning is like her free time that like I'll get the kids up and spend a lot of the day with them, and she sleeps in, does whatever she wants to do, like usually I go fishing once a week and that's my time, and then Sunday morning she takes her time.
I usually go fishing once a day.
So that's why a lot of times I can't fish stand day. But I was able to swing it. I fished stand day a couple weeks ago, and then I was able to swing it for Brian's thing on Sunday morning.
I don't know, stand day. It's in the morning. I hate morning.
Yeah, I don't do so well in the morning.
That just means you've bribed her with something or paid her off somehow.
No, it just means that she gets free time at another time.
Oh, okay. So you've compromised.
Yes.
I like y'all.
Isn't that what marriage is about?
Yes.
Compromising.
He said he hadn't heard anything about it recently, Stan. Said, I'm not sure. Well, if there's a tourney, I'm probably not going to miss my granddaughter's softball games. I know that we told Brian a long time ago that we wouldn't fish one of his tourneys. Or that we would fish one of his tourneys. Yeah, it's the keep it or toss it, but that was a fairly recent one, right? A fairly newer one?
Yeah. He announced it. Was it during the bait shop? Like maybe 3 weeks ago or something, 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I know, see that's a good point, because I know Kevin wants to do some different things next year for the live fishing league. And I was wondering if maybe one of those things should be like if you have a tournament that you want to enter in the live fishing league, maybe you need to tell, like, let's just say, for example, let's say you need to tell Kevin, and then Kevin can post that at a dedicated time,
right.
So then everybody, because like, and this isn't anything against Brian. Like, we've all been doing it this year because it's a new thing, and there's no set rules for it or whatever. I did the same thing, but like, not everybody was in the bait shop to get an equal chance to enter the tournament.
Yeah, maybe they should do it. If there's going to be a tournament, maybe Kevin keep a calendar that he posts like every week with tournaments.
Like 8 or 9 tournaments qualify for Kevin.
And then maybe he has a open, like a time that it opens.
Yeah.
For registration and a time for closing. I know it's a lot of work.
But
that way it's fair for everybody.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole point.
Well,
Rhonda saying he did mention he still had openings for the tourney. Not sure if that has changed.
Yeah, you can't really make them. Only the people that are in scoring for the tournaments could be in them, because then they're not tournaments that are open to everybody.
Yeah, and I don't want to watch the same people fish every weekend over and over.
Yeah, I get tired of watching these skunk.
Yeah.
I'm sure you get tired of watching me fish, not catch anything over and over.
No, I'm with you, Dustin.
No.
I got that.
Stop that.
When it's just down, I'm not around.
But Kevin did say that he wants to next year is going to ask, all right, who wants their points to count?
Yeah, but there's going to be more than 10 people, so that's not going to work.
Yeah. That's true.
It might not hurt to have like a group of people discuss it.
Yeah.
Like at CatCon or right after CatCon.
Well, yeah. I was just
Like my pool's in.
I was just conversating.
Oh yeah. No. I agree with everything you're saying.
I got them into so many people at the women's tournament, and none of them have really fished again either. So we still have to track it. But he should only really keep it with top 20 at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if they're going to do it, there probably needs to be a committee, so it's not just him that bears the burden for keeping track of all that.
See, then it. I mean, it's all up to Kevin, but
right.
Then it gets up to it. You don't want it to get so complicated that it becomes a burden for Kevin.
Absolutely.
But
if you had a group of like 2 or 3 people that like one person's responsible for keeping like the scores, one person's responsible for registrations, one person's,
David Hughes says James is in 8th place right now.
I know somebody that's in first place.
You do?
Yeah. Aren't you in first place?
I think so.
Yeah, by 1 point over stand 3.
By 1 point over stand 3. If I lose the live fishing league, I already won. The fact that I'm higher than stand 3 is an honor to me.
There you go.
And
the fact that I'm in like 18th place and haven't caught like but 2 fish this year.
There you go. Stand 3 is just a dang good catfisherman.
He is that.
So to be ahead of stand 3 in a points system or whatever it's an honor in and of itself, in my opinion.
And I'm sure he says a privilege.
Yeah.
It's a privilege for you to be ahead of him.
That's right. And it's not a right because it's a privilege because he can take it away.
That's right.
Yeah, stand 3's having a pretty good year.
Oh yeah, he's had a very good year. That the Midnight Madness when he went up against Tony for the championship.
Oh, that was horrible.
That was insane.
Yeah, James and I were on the river that night. Right. We could see his boat where he was anchored.
And what did we keep hearing? Woo-hoo!
Yeah, when he caught that first fish, James had reeled in a fish right after we were live or whatever. I can't remember if we were on I think it was Jodi's show. And James reeled in a fish, and James was hollering, and then we heard stand 3 hollering, and we thought stand 3 was hollering for James, and we find out it was a fish that he was reeling in.
Yeah.
We went over to stand 3 right after that.
We're heading back, so we're gonna punch out.
All right, thank you guys for coming up.
Guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Y'all take care.
Thanks for making it a fishing show.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. They are a hoot.
I don't want to keep you up too much later.
Well, I can always just dip out or whatever,
You have a long trip back to your bedroom.
That's way up there.
Stand 2 said, I hope everyone would consider stand 3 for Angler of the Year, Golden Whiskers. Absolutely.
I agree.
I think he's got a pretty good foothold on that.
I think so too.
I know I'm right behind him in that category. I mean,
yeah, you're right on the goat tails.
He's wearing a long coat.
I missed it, but Catfish here. Sean said, all right, y'all be safe and have a good night.
All right, Sean. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
That was about 8 minutes ago, but whoops.
Well, my appreciate it will go back in time 8 minutes and say thank you.
There you go. It's on film.
That's right. I don't know what else to do, man. I'm putting in the same places y'all are. I'm using the same baits y'all are. Maybe my presentation is off.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Well, sorry, I'm chewing a McNugget.
I didn't want him to get cold. You should have ate him anyway.
Don't worry about it.
Hillbilly Hondo said Dustin's humor is on point tonight.
I thought you said that wrong, but it is Hilly-Billy.
Yeah.
I
think everybody else has it wrong.
I've been saying it wrong. I apologize. Douglas. It's the first names again. Surprised you didn't call me out on it.
Is that Hilly-Billy Hondo's first name? Douglas?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I thought you were talking about somebody else in chat, like Doug Talley. Not that he's in chat. I haven't seen him, but that's up to you, Stan. If you want to come up, I don't think I'll be up, but maybe another 15 minutes. But if you want to come up and chit-chat, you're more than welcome. If Austin wants to.
Rondo, Stan already had the link. Dustin sent it to all of his friends about 12 hours ago.
Not all of my friends.
Well, some of them. Me, it's Stan too.
Uncle Jeep said, Dustin, your problem is that you're not using Stan 2's hand-tied rig. Stan 3 switched back recently and the bite picked up. Oh, Hilly-Billy Honda said, I did, Austin. You just don't listen, like James.
Yeah. There's some I can't speak.
Validity?
Yes, thank you. Wow. I didn't know if I gave you enough sound to figure that one out. But yeah. Some validity to that statement.
See, the problem is right now, I'm seeing some of my rod tips move, but I can't tell if it's like fish nibbling or if it's debris. Because I can't see anything back there. Yeah, I don't think the only bite I had tonight was that gar.
Okay, so you're live lining a bluegill, and
Yeah,
then the rest of them, are they? Do you have any suspended rods?
I have one. Well, no, I don't. I had one suspended, the F.O.A. over here, but I cast it out into the channel.
All right, the flatheads I think have been coming on suspended, or mine have.
Right.
And they've been suspended regular Carolina rigs, just traditional suspend rigs, and they were actually on cut bait. Not to say that the live bluegill won't work. It should work, but I'm just telling you what happened to me.
Yeah, I think the problem with my live line bluegill is I think he's almost dead, and I think he's swimming on the top of the water.
Yeah. Cut them in half and suspend them. Stan 2 says, well, he's not live lining if he's just sitting there. And then he says, I'll be up. This will take 222.2 sentences. So Stan 2 is about to come up and tell you everything you're doing wrong. But my flatheads have been coming on traditional suspended cut bait.
Hey, look at that. I got a thumbs up on the screen.
Look there. I see it.
That was pretty cool. I don't know how it got there.
And
He's still alive.
Yeah, but he's not lively. You know?
Yep.
I don't know. I had high hopes for him.
So did I.
I would suspend him. I would cut that sucker in half and suspend him.
I might cut him at three quarters.
Yeah. Yeah, Freddie says, we all have slumps, Dustin. Last year I had a 16 in a row trip skunked.
Yeah.
Stan 2 says, bunch of laughing faces, and he says, not wrong, just areas for opportunity.
I was hoping to put a nice fish on this new power line.
Yeah, well, you will. And if Stan 2 comes in the basement, I can't see it.
Well, he could pop in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Whoops. Jeep says, yeah, bad year here too. Haven't fished much because of gas prices. Now I had one, the smaller flathead came on the bottom, so I was mistaken. That was on a Carolina rig, but it was a cut. That was a cut piece of shad. So both of them came on cut shad, but the bigger one was a suspended.
Yeah, I probably don't want to stay here for another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so I got my F.O.A. with the power line, my 5-foot rod with the power line suspended over here, right here.
There you go.
With a huge piece of cut bluegill on it. He's off the bottom.
Good deal. It shouldn't take, in theory, it could happen any moment. So
yeah, like I said, the only thing I see I'm doing different, or potentially different, is my presentation of the bait.
Well, that's got a lot to do with things, so it's probably, you're probably on the right track.
Yeah. I mean, I've only got one rod out here that's got a spook on it, Nina Ninja. You have everything else is just a straight Carolina rig.
Right.
So
I don't know what Sean was using when his daughter caught that 45. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gotta be your presentation.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm fishing the same spots around the same times of night.
Not to mention
the same bait.
Yeah, not to mention it's fishing, so it could just be just a dumb coincidence.
Well, and the only other thing that I see that is different, and I don't know how much this makes a difference,
right,
is the size of my boat versus y'all's.
I think you should be fine with that. I mean, I understand. I understand getting skunked a bunch of times, and then you start thinking like, "What the heck could it be?" I wouldn't be concerned about the size of your boat because you've put big fish in that boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm not getting down on myself. It's just,
I know.
it's frustrating at times. I mean, especially like this whole year, like I think the biggest fish I've caught so far this year was a 30, I think. But But then I handed off a 55 to stand 3. Stand 2 caught a 50 or a 53. So
right. I was thinking about it the other day. I haven't caught a single fish this year that weighed in the 30s.
wow.
I've caught two fish over 50 or 50 and over. I've caught 3 40s or 40 and over. And I have no idea how many 20s and teens, a ton of them, or a lot anyways. But I don't think I've caught a single fish that weighed 30 something pounds this year.
Huh.
And that's just one of those silly coincidence things,
Yep. Oh. Stand 3 secret. He chums the water with all the kayakers and ditch picklers that get caught up in the gill net.
Across from Dutch, the loop.
Yep.
On low tide, the gill net was doing pretty good on the shallow bank right there next to the bridge, the old bridge.
Yep. What's up, Stan?
Well,
What's up,
boom,
Stan?
boom, bam. How's it going, everybody?
What's up, bud?
Fantastic.
Yeah, I've had a rough night too, Dustin. I've had a rough night too. I was going to come up earlier when the show started. I think I gave myself a concussion tonight.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It wasn't a trolling motor, was it?
No. Most people sit, when they sit in a chair, they fall backwards in the chair. Well, I slipped out of the chair forwards.
Oh
And,
no.
it was like a metal dining room chair, and it hit the wall and came back, and I think I cracked my shoulder blade, and I got you can see the outline of the chair bruised in my shoulder blade and stuff, and it hit the back of my head.
Holy crap.
So that's why that's why I've been typing like 50 sentences at a time, Austin. It's been I've wanted to say so much more, But anyways.
I'm just picking on you anyway.
No, it's hard, man, when you're used to talking.
I know.
To try to condense what you want to say down into sentences, like typed sentences, man, it's tough.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Hillbilly Hondo says he hasn't caught anything over 10 pounds in Virginia for over 10 years.
Wow.
But I just started fishing from a kayak, and that doesn't count going out with guides. Speaking of guides, Hondo has a trip with Goober Time. I don't know if it's scheduled or not, but
nice.
He got a trip he got one of the 25% off. Well, during the couples tournament, there was one given away, and it went through a couple different hands, and then 922 gave it to Mrs. Fever, and Mrs. Fever and I talked about it, and Douglas Hondo and I had texted quite a bit, and I knew that he had been wanting to go out with Dan, so we passed it to
there you go.
Awesome.
Absolutely awesome.
There you go. November 4th.
I had a blast. I went out with Dan, and when he just did the trip with Steve Mosley and his fiancee Martina, they had a blast. We had some big. We did a bunch of different techniques. We did some drifting, some dragging, some anchoring. It was quite a day. Some wind, some trying to get out of the wind, blah blah blah. But they ended up catching. We couldn't get them on the big. There was a couple big fish on when we were doing some drifting and dragging, but we had a couple of big fish on. So hard to have a full critic, full time right there.
I know.
Usually at least you can answer your critics back when you're off screen. But anyways, and but I think they ended up with like 8 fish up in the 20s from 22 pounds up to 29 pounds. So
That's a
that's a
fantastic
good day
day.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll take one of those fish right now. Just one.
Yeah, just one.
Well,
And it doesn't have to be in the 20s.
No.
And Dustin with the live line. Remember when we did that last time we were out?
Yep.
I think it was last time we were out together, and I think it was on stand day.
Yep.
Maybe a month, 2 months ago. We weren't getting anything, and it's Dustin's.
Oh, okay.
See, full, boom, 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 24/7 life, full on critique right there. What's the word I'm looking for? As it's happening, there's a word for it.
In real time.
Real time. Thank you. Yes. How could I forget that one? Real time. But anyways,
Because you have a concussion.
yeah, thank you, Austin. I knew I liked you for a reason.
You're excused.
That's right. Hey, it's 2 minutes to our happy Anna birthday, whatever we were going to call it.
Well, did you see what I said? Did you see what I said about? I said Mike Tyson said it best. Happy anniversary.
Birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
But live lining or free lining, you've pretty much got the rod in your hand and you're casting it, you're casting it up above a target and kind of working it back. It gets back to a certain point and then you cast it back up again. Whether if it's live bait, it's called live lining, and if it's like cut bait or whatever, that's when it's called the free lining. Yeah. But that was a technique. If you can't drift or drag, that's a good way to, that's why you see people do like some bumping and stuff when fish are biting on moving baits. That's a good way to do that. When I hooked that flathead last week and then we had a couple of the hits, was a technique similar to that. But yeah, that's
like I don't know if you guys have ever watched River Lunacy on the Ohio River.
Heard of it.
He I don't watch him like religiously, but I saw one of his videos. He was fishing off the bank below a dam on the Ohio River, I think, and he put a dragon weight on and drug baits from the bank.
Yep.
And it was very successful for him.
Huh.
So
just throwing that out there, like you don't have to have a boat to drag baits.
Nope. Pretty much anything you can do from the boat, you can do from the bank. You just got to change it up just a little bit.
Yeah,
like you can use boards from the bank.
Yep.
Planer boards, yep. The LR boards from Freddie from F.O.A.
That's right.
Thank you. That's right. Thank you, Uncle Jeep. There it is. Midnight. Happy Friday the 13th.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Stan. Happy birthday.
Well, thank you, and happy anniversary to you in the 7/12.
Absolutely. Happy anniversary to you all.
Thank you.
Crazy coincidence, but
okay. Weird.
But yeah, Dustin, and sometimes it's just a matter of confidence, and you don't have it right now. What? That's not a bad statement. Why are you getting on my case over there, woman? That is positive. He was just asking, what's the difference? I'm using the same baits. I'm using the whatever. Sometimes that's, I'm not.
Stan 2's going dead on us. His phone, not him. I don't know, Dustin.
It is what it is.
It's probably a simple matter of just coincidence and bait presentation. Yes, that has a lot to do with things, but I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Uncle Jeep said busted. Missy said sounding like Jodi and James.
Yeah, really. Yeah, no problem, Hondo. He said thank you again, Austin. I didn't know if you wanted to put it out, so I wasn't going to say anything. No problem at all, man. we knew that you had been wanting to go out with Dan. I knew you'd been watching Dan, his videos quite a bit, and really wanted to get out there with him in person. So.
All right. Well, I'll probably wait for Stan to pop back in, but I probably need to get back to the house.
Yeah.
You probably need to get to sleep so you can get up and go to work in the morning.
Yeah. Hilly Billy Honda.
That's right.
Says, Austin or Dustin, are y'all going to the gathering next year? I don't know. Probably not. But I don't know yet.
Yeah, it's hard to say this far away.
Probably won't though.
I want to.
Yeah, I do too. But I got limited time off, and I'm really trying to make CatCon work. So,
yeah,
CatCon is further up the list as far as trips that I want to make than the gathering is. Nothing against the gathering. I really want to go to the gathering, but if I had to pick between the two, if I could only go to one, I'm going to try to make CatCon work. I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Mr. Kennedy said, maybe when I get this boat, one of y'all will take me out on the old James River. Now that I am getting a boat, I'm going to have to invest in shorter rods now. Hey, I know we can get some shorter rods.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That would be awesome, Missy.
Yeah. We'd love to take you out.
Anytime. Now that you got those chicken nuggets done, I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm not done.
What'd you get, a 20-piece?
Yes. I eat one every once in a while, like when the hunger is too much, and then I let it sit. No, I'm not starving or anything. Don't feel bad about me. I'm not exactly withering away here.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
As a matter of factly as I can be.
Missy says it's not new, but it's new to me. Taking it out tomorrow for a test drive. Well, that is awesome. Congratulations, Missy.
Love it.
New to me is just as new can be. I know you are excited about that. That's the same as my boat. I've never owned a new boat. I've owned a few, or I've had a few, but I say I changed my wording because I'm not that old. So the last couple boats that I had were actually registered in my father's name until recently. No, the last boat I had, I think we changed the registration when I moved out. We changed but still, anyways, whatever.
All right. Well, it doesn't look like Stan's going to make it back in.
Yeah.
But I need to get out of here. It's 12:06, and I still got to pack the boat up, take it and drop it off, and then head to the house. Let me get my rods in.
Missy says a 16-foot, 52-inch flat bottom. That's an excellent catfishing boat. Plenty of space in there. Mine is a 16-foot. Is it a 52? Yeah, mine's a 16-foot 52, but mine's a Mod V. And mine had a middle bench, and it used to be used. The guy I bought it from, he used it as a duck hunting boat. So I had a bunch of stuff. I rebuilt it. I built a new deck for it and everything, and the rod rack and everything. And I cut the middle bench out to give me more floor space. But 1652 is plenty of space, especially for one person. Even it'll work for two people. Oh, it's a mod V as well. Well, you said flat bottom. Anyways, the mod V is good. It'll definitely it'll help cut through some waves a little bit better. It won't shake quite as bad when you smack a wave. My old John boat was a flat bottom, and it worked great. It just couldn't cut through hot butter. Hilly Billy Hondo says, "Thanks for the show. Y'all had a great time Thursday nights. Best show."
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Douglas.
Make sure y'all hit the like button before you check out if you haven't. Oh, just the main front has the V. Well, that's a mod V. The back is flat and the front has the V. That's what a mod V is. That's very cool, Missy.
Excited for you.
Me too.
There's nothing like fishing off a boat.
You'll have a lot of fun with that boat. You'll also get frustrated with it too, but it's all part of the experience.
That it is. You know, I didn't even
be all right, huh?
Apparently, I had an inclination that I wasn't gonna catch anything. I didn't even get my scale out.
I don't get my scale out until I get something worth weighing. I feel like it's bad luck, and I'm not even superstitious. I'm just a little stitious.
Just a little stitious.
Yeah. Missy says, "I'm ready for crappie fishing already." Yeah, crappie fishing's fun. Crappie fishing's fun as long as you're fishing for crappie.
I've been doing some crappie fishing all year.
Oh boy. Being too hard on yourself, Dustin.
No, I'm just messing.
I know. I'm just telling you the same things you've told me.
You know what Robin Williams once said about a joke?
What?
80% of what makes a joke funny is the truth behind it.
Yeah, it's very true. Hilly Billy Hondo says, "I just started crappie fishing, Miss Kennedy. I need to go back to that pond that I fish. I haven't been there in a while. I haven't been there in at least a couple months." It's only been like one time, maybe two in the last 2 or 3 months that I've used bluegills and green sunfish for bait. Looking for flatheads. I've been catching gizzards and mullets and different things on the games for the most part. I need to sit up. I'll fall asleep right here on the live stream. Uncle Jeep says, "Just grab the ultralight and go have fun, Austin." Yep. Those are some of my best videos, the pond fishing videos. Or as far as views go, those are some of the best ones. They reach a much broader audience.
That they do. That they do.
That's one thing I like to do anyways, is when I if I'm having a rough time on the river a few trips in a row, I go to the pond and usually get on a mess of either bluegills, crappie, bass, something, and it brings me back to earth, because if not, I'll go insane. Like
Kind of what Stan was talking about, confidence.
Yeah, I get to a point where I'm like, all right, I gotta catch fish. Like, I know how to catch fish, and I gotta reprove to myself that I know how to catch fish. Jeep saying, "Yep, they are fun to watch, Austin." I don't know if you're talking about my videos or everybody else's, but thank you. And they are fun to watch. I like watching other people. Yeah, that flathead I caught was Sunday night. And I really wish I knew what the heck loosened up my rod holder.
I was going to tell you about that. You probably wouldn't hurt to get a left-handed.
Yeah, left-handed thread. Yeah.
Yeah, red thread mount for that side.
Yeah, that's true. Missy says it's hard to remove the middle bench, Austin. Well, my middle bench is your boat an all weld or riveted or what? But either way, more than likely your middle bench is it's going to be one of the two. It's either going to be riveted or it's going to be welded. Assuming that your 1652 is a John boat. Yeah, I think it probably is. But I took, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of work. It's not a difficult concept. It's just elbow grease. She said a rib. Okay. Because I took a angle grinder with a cutter blade and cut the bench out right at the 90-degree bend on the flanges that are riveted into the boat, into the hull of the boat. And then once I got the bench out, I took an angle grinder with a flapper disc and knocked down the sharp edges on the flanges. Missy, go watch Hagen Grubbs Fishing. Is it, or Hagen Grubbs Catfishing? I think it's Hagen Grubbs Fishing. And he has a John boat build video. He's got a couple of those. And he didn't film himself doing it, but he explains the same thing I just did, and he's got before and after pictures. And that's where I got the idea from. But it wasn't a complicated thing. It was just a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of work. And my middle bench actually had a live well in it, and it wasn't plumbed or anything. What this live well consisted of was basically a cooler with a plug in the bottom of it that went through the hull of the boat. So to fill the live well, you would just pull the plug and it would fill in from the lake through the bottom of the boat.
Oh, wow.
And then you'd put the plug back in. And then when you took the boat back out, you would drain it. So that was in the middle bench. So I took that out and used marine grade epoxy and epoxied like a 6-inch by 6-inch square sheet of like 1/8-inch aluminum down to the hull. And then so that's sealed. And then I built a raised floor with foam underneath. So that's all under that. But yeah, Hagen Grubbs, he's got his John boat build. I didn't do an exact copy, but it's pretty similar to what I did, or vice versa.
How you doing?
Is my boat a Fisher? No, my boat is a it's a low. It's a low Big John, which is it's like a 1652. It's the, because the regular 16 footer was a 1648, and then the Big John was another like 6 inches at the beam. So it might be a 1654, but that's what made it the Big John. It was the widest 16 footer that they made at the time. It's not a new one either, you know, obviously. But I think mine is like an 80s or early 90s model. I love it, but I wish it was an all weld instead of a riveted boat. But I tested it for leaks before. After I ripped out everything that he did, I put a plug in it, and then I filled the boat with water and crawled up under it and to see if I could find any leaks, and all the rivets were in great condition. And even if they aren't, you can put there's a product called Glove It that it's almost like an epoxy, but you clean up all the rivets with some alcohol to clean them up real good, and you can put that Glove It on all the rivets, and that'll reseal them. Hey, there's Stan. What's up, buddy? Phone die?
I'm Friday the 13th. I don't know, man. It's starting out bad. I give myself a concussion. My dog and cat unplugged my phone from the wall. It's been a rough night so far.
Maybe you might want to go to bed.
I was in bed. That's the point. That was hard.
Oh.
Yeah. And you know, real time critic over there, or I guess to be over there. Now, don't pick on Dustin. You know, why are you being so mean? I'm like, I'm not being mean. I'm trying to. He was asking questions. I was trying to help out. So
You're not helping.
Oh my Lord, woman! Oh, wait, James and Joe, we're gonna have to get some.
Get him, Smithy. Come on, Smithy, get him.
Yeah, they're pulling for you. What the hell? All right, I came up with the whole chair story. It was actually
Go Dolphins. Woo!
Oh, he said go Dolphins.
Yeah, baby.
I would never say that if it wasn't for Smithy, by the way. I'm only saying that for her.
Yeah, I know. He's only being nice, hon. I was shocked that you were just. Oh, yeah, she thinks everybody hates me. Thank you. Good thing it's just my birthday and not our anniversary, because
Yeah.
I can act like this on my birthday. Anniversary, you can't do that. So.
Yeah, no, you can not. You can, but you just might not have another anniversary.
Hey, you know what? When you've been together this long,
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like there's not much, you know, other than like I don't. There's probably nothing. There's nothing that could, you know, you've been together. Oh my gosh! I just realized. I just remembered Austin's younger than our son. We've been together longer than Austin's been alive. Holy crap! Yep. So you know what, Austin? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. We're going to be together. And
I hear you, Uncle Stan.
I think it's important. You know, the relationships that stay together. You look at the older couples that have been together forever. They don't hold stuff back from one another. You know, whether it's a lot of love or a lot of throwing stuff at each other. Yeah, as I'm saying that, she's got a bottle picked up, ready to chuck at me. You don't keep the stuff bottled up, and that's how you not, you know.
You just
That's right. You keep that stuff in, and then the ones that the relationships that last don't hide stuff. If you're mad at somebody, you're mad at them. You let them know, and then when you're glad with them, you let them know. And I think that's the best. I always
tell people that are going to get married. I said one of the most important thing to me that you got to be able to do is you got to figure out the one thing about your partner that annoys you the most, and figure out if you can live with that or not.
Yeah. Yeah, because you ain't changing them. Don't. Right.
Very good point.
For the young people out there, guys and girls, you're not changing the other person. That's not going to happen.
Good point, Dustin. Good point.
Because obviously, if my wife could have changed me, she would have changed me, 20-something years ago. So. But anyways, this is supposed to be a fishing show. What's up, Dale? Yeah, and I could be a little loopy from the concussion that I gave myself. So
I should not have slept at first.
I didn't sleep. I was just. That's why I was. That's why I kept trying to type so much on here.
He wasn't sleeping. He was checking holes in his eyelids.
That's right. So while I was gone, Dustin ended up catching a 22.2 pounder. Right?
Did we clean the mayor's house?
20. No. Dustin caught nothing. But I had a great time with friends.
Well, that's how it always goes. But it's just one of those. I was. D. Smithy thought I was trying to be mean to you before, and I wasn't. Like,
oh no.
No. I know. Blah 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 blah. Confidence is important, and there is such a thing as luck, and sometimes you get these. What? There is such a thing as streaks, and it's going to change around again. And what? Oh my gosh! It's my birthday, woman. It's officially my birthday for 20. It's been my birthday for 22 minutes. You can't be mean to me. But
she said she's dealt with how many of these? She can do what she wants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you've had too many birthdays.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm shocked that I'm still being blessed with birthdays and everything else going on. But yeah, it's I'm sure some people heard that since we are kind of done fishing, but we'll talk about that some other day. My mother was in a people heard the other night on Catfish Weekly. Just stop. My gosh, ReelTime. Maybe you should go on John. Speaking of ReelTime critics, you can go over there and ReelTime catfishing. No, I'm talking about my mother's accident.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was trying to make it to Lyle's show on Monday night, and my mother was in an accident on Monday during the day. She's okay. She's 76, but the car is totaled and yada yada.
No.
No, she's not. Wow. I've got to go in the other room. She's, everything you would expect from being hit.
And there it goes. It's an awkward angle.
It's definitely an awkward angle.
Yeah, I'm trying to. My eyes are closed. Tell me when I can open them. Well, hello, everybody. Oh, man. Mr. Kennedy says it's a nice looking boat. It is. Hilly Billy Hondo says Dustin's on point tonight. There's no picking on him.
All right, sorry. Still eating on your chicken nuggets?
Yeah, French fries.
All right. Look at that, the truck started.
Or at least it started. Billy Hondo says, "You're peaking, Austin. Can't help it. It's like a train wreck. You don't want to look at it, but you have to."
Oh, man, those stairs here at Dutch are a killer.
They need to put in an escalator.
Or one of those seats that you can sit on and push a button.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For us older folks.
Or how about a ski lift?
There you go. Just hold on.
A ski lift, and it turns right at like where the boat would be tied off. So you just jump off of the ski lift right into the boat.
Ooh, I can see some accidents there, but I like where you're going with that.
Well, us young people, we can do crazy stuff like that.
Yeah, I know you're more agile and nimble. Your cat-like reflexes kick in. You know, I haven't even thought about it. We're still alive.
Half century catfishing. 50 Cent. He's laughing his butt off.
All right, we'll stay alive then. People are enjoying it.
Yeah. Hilly Billy Hondo says, "Is there a meet and greet on November 4th, Austin?" I don't know.
We're trying.
Dustin was supposed to get back to me on that.
We all know how that goes. We're trying. I still got to contact the place because the last time I looked and read, it said that after October 31st, there's no reservation. It's kind of a first come first serve thing.
Right. The mayor was beat up live. Oh, here comes the mayor.
Everybody don't stare at the ceiling fan.
Here comes the mayor, everybody. Stand up.
I'm trying.
I am standing. Not you. Mayors need to sit down.
Hondo, no, we weren't planning on it being in Richmond. We were planning on it being in there's a campground that's actually on the Chickahominy.
Yep.
Which is a river that feeds into the James.
All right. I will call tomorrow. And if I can't call tomorrow, I'll have Austin call tomorrow.
If I remember, I'll text you.
Okay.
I'll try to remember to text you like around lunchtime or something.
All right. The reason I say that is because it's going to be just two of us in the office tomorrow.
Do what?
I said it's just going to be two of us, me and one of my coworkers in the office. Four of us.
Okay. 50 Cent says that his wife saw the mayor's underwear. And Honda says, close enough. I was just wondering because he'd be fishing with Dan. Well, that'd be pretty cool if we do it. If we do, I said do. If we do it, Hondo would go out with Dan, and he'd be able to go to the meet and greet all in the same.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Dave Bozarth, Dustin, Austin, 2 stands. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Dave? Thanks for coming in.
Now it's just Dustin and Austin again.
We got 22 awesome people in here.
22. If only there was somebody who really liked that number that would stay in here.
You know anybody like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I seen him a time or two tonight.
I'll tell you to call him tomorrow around lunchtime. 50 Cent says, "Let's pray for Stan."
It sounds like he might need it.
Yeah. Sure thing, Hondo. He says that's exactly what he was thinking. Let me know when y'all figure it out, please.
All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think I saw Freddie asking about it in the chat earlier.
I saw it and then forgot about it. And whoops. Well, Dustin, I think I'm a check out. Okay, bud?
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for coming up and appreciate you hanging out all night.
No problem at all. I had a blast.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much.
Please tell 712 I said the same.
Will do. I always have fun up here with y'all. I just appreciate hanging out. Appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. We appreciate you being here.
Well, good deal. Hope everybody has a good weekend coming up. Don't forget, tomorrow, Stan's birthday celebration, starting at like 5 or 6. And then Sunday morning on Brian B's channel is the Keep It or Toss It tournament at 9 a.m. Is there anything else going on? Well, Jody's challenge after Stan's show, obviously.
Yep.
But other than that, I don't know if there's anything that big happening on Saturday. If there is, I've forgotten about it. So.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you again for coming up.
Of course.
Hope you all have a great evening or great anniversary day.
Will do.
And we will talk to you guys later.
Sounds good, bud. Take care.
All right, you too. Tell Diane, if you're still watching, tell Stan we appreciate him coming up.
Yep.
All right, we'll talk to y'all later.
All righty.
Bye-bye.